Let me unmute and see. Okay.
Yeah, I want to thank OBS for being a bunch of assholes. Thank you, Jamion. Appreciate it. You saved the show. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, OBS just decided to not have this as my default microphone.
Don't you love that?
I can hear you now on stream.
Yeah, everyone's fine. I think everyone could be heard. He's
Yes.
screaming. Is that good or is he hearing double?
I think he's saying ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless he's like ah.
That's what I thought. All three
All
now.
three
Okay,
now.
good.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Jamion.
Cool.
Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 347. I'm your host, Perry.
Ghost Anthony.
And Frank.
And we got what?
It's actually 4:37.
Did I say 337?
I think you said 3:47.
I said it backwards. Okay. Welcome to Game Complainers, episode 437. I'm your host, Perry.
Ghost Anthony.
And Frank.
Doesn't matter. They're still going to get the screw up. Okay, we're going to get the Xbox, Jamie, on. Well, let's get the PlayStation, the most confusing news of them all.
I have a headache. Okay? And it starts with a PlayStation and a subscription thing. And it hasn't gone away all day.
Dude, I was about to go nuclear until I read the article. Then I was like, you know what?
I saw what you put in the chat.
And then I was like,
I was
you know
like
what?
screaming, so I saw it for a second. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's going mad.
Imagine if you read that on the air.
Oh, yeah. No.
Why do you need a legal team to determine what's going to happen to your subscription?
Okay, so listen. Yes, we said it earlier in the chat. Signing a deal with Satan is easier than signing up for PlayStation fucking Premium. Okay, so listen. Can we go back to the fucking PS2? I agree. I think the PlayStation brand went downhill after 3. Or, no, 3 is where it started. 3, I'll give 3 some slack because it had variety of games.
And they kind of saved themselves at the end there.
At the end, but it was still fucked up for them.
Yeah.
But the 4 was great for them as far as recovering as a brand. But it's just PlayStation 4
Honestly,
to 5
I think
is just shit.
once they got hacked, that's when it started to go downhill. Once that happened, I think that's when it started to kind of like, it's really started to kind of dwindle a little bit.
They were hacked for over a month.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we'll give you free games. It's like,
and people's stuff was stolen. Let's not forget that.
We found out
later.
later.
They'll leave that out.
They said, your credit cards are fine. And we found out, like 5-10 years later, that the credit cards were compromised.
Yeah.
So, fuck them. Anyway, this was confusing for everybody. So, Sony came out today or yesterday and said, yeah, you're going to need Plus and Now to get Premium. And we're like, wait a minute here. You told us if we just stacked Now, we'd get Premium. Well, I had to reread the article after I went on a nuclear tirade in our group chat. I reread the article. So here's the deal. Say you have 2 years of Now and you have 1 year of Plus. What's going to happen is in June, it's all going to convert to Premium. And you're going to get the longer end of whichever subscription that you have the longer deal for. So basically, it's going to merge it into 3 years. But say you had Plus for a month. And then you had PlayStation Now for 2 years. You're getting 2 years of PlayStation Premium. It's confusing.
Yeah.
But when you have to sit down and, like, when I had to think about, okay, where am I going to put this TV and my setup? And I had to sit there and fucking draw stuff on a piece of paper. This is the type of shit that we're dealing with here. So, yes, if you just bought PlayStation Now, when it was digital or whatever, before they cut all that off, and you don't have Plus, you still get Premium. But if you have Plus and Premium, you get the extended, whichever one that you have the longest of. And that's going to convert over to Premium. Very confusing, very stupid.
I saw another article, too, after we talked, that said if you only have Plus, you only get Essential. but you have to have
We
now
knew
to
that.
get premium.
Yeah, we knew that.
So like you gotta have now. That's the
So
biggest.
what I would say is Sony, because you can't steal from the Japanese, right? They took off the PlayStation Now yearly thing for $60 off the internet. Go to Walgreens, go to the gas station. The post office sells these cards now.
I was surprised that when you said that, I was like, wow,
I
I
gotta
didn't know
look for
that.
the PS Now cards.
Get the dude at Walgreens. There's like 500 cards stacked like this.
PS Now?
Yes, PlayStation Now, $60.
They don't pull anything at like Walgreens or
All you got to
CVS
do
or
is go there
anything.
and buy a bunch of cards.
Yeah, I gotta check out like a Rite Aid around here. That's like the closest one by
Load
me.
up your
I can check.
account and that's it.
Dollar General too. There's like $3 Generals I can check because they always have that like place by the front counter that just has like those old
You know,
cards.
it's fucking funny. Sony can scam everybody all they want, but if you sign up, you find a loophole and you sign up, no, you're stealing. No, we got to
Yeah,
cut
it's like
that off.
I like how they shut it off that night. It was literally like that.
Look at
night.
Game Pass. People had to figure out that you could stack it and still get Game Pass. And Microsoft was like, do what you got to do, buddy.
Yeah, they don't care.
You know what I mean? Microsoft didn't say, hey, you know what? Damn it, I'm worried you were. Yeah, no, we'll definitely be on. We were waiting for some stuff to come through. So, we're here. We're going to try to be earlier next year, next week.
Next year, 2023 will be
How
early.
you doing,
Yeah.
RWK?
The resolution.
How you doing, Alchemist? We have Jamie on in here. Jamie on saved the show tonight, so tonight's show is dedicated to Jamie on.
But
Yeah,
yeah, find those cards, right? That's like the biggest loophole to kind of
when you come here,
override
just
the,
buy a bunch of them. They're on the shelf. No one's gonna go. Like, they still have Xbox Live cards. They still make Xbox Live cards, but if you look on the internet,
they're gone.
you could still buy them on Amazon. The yearly
okay.
Xbox Live cards for $49.99, $59.99. But if you look at, there's YouTubers out there that say, "Oh, they don't sell these cards. They stopped making them like 3 years ago." It's like, no, go on Amazon, go to the gas station, go to Walgreens.
Walmart, Target, they're always there.
They're always there. Microsoft said they were going to discontinue them, but they never really did.
I was just checking CD keys. They're sold out over there though, so it doesn't even matter.
Go to Amazon. They have the Xbox Live 1 year, $59.99. Sometimes it's $49.99. And you know who also has it? Newegg. And
Yeah.
Newegg sells them for $49.99 sometimes because I just bought them about a month ago.
Yep.
Go to fucking Dollar Tree. I haven't been in Dollar Tree since this whole picnic started.
$1.25 tree.
Oh yeah, I heard that they raised the price, right?
I guess I haven't been there, but
I gotta check out the General.
yeah, they always have stuff like that too. Like you said,
We have that.
smells in there though.
It's like a boot. Dude, we went to that one and it smelled like 35 people just farted in it.
I went in
it
with
fucking
Eli to look
stunk.
for comics. Were you in? Did you come in with us?
I went there to look for a specific ice cream or something. And dude,
They get random shit like specific
It's-
Mountain Dew and shit in there. Like,
yeah,
it's weird.
to get you to go in,
Pineapple.
but you got to pay the price and you got to smell the farts. RWK88 with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Even though gaming is dry as fuck, I look forward to y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
We try to make it entertaining. I have a couple of stories here. Dreadpool, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Did you get
What's up,
sleep?
Dreadpool?
He was up with me all morning
Oh man,
when I was streaming, not physically with me. That would be
when
weird.
did you stream like at 4 in the morning or something?
Yeah, I had to go and package up some online the fart tax. That's right. Oh yeah, they'll probably bill you for that too when you go in. No, I had to get I had to package some stuff for some online orders. There goes my nose again. Congested. Dollar General is better for cheap Blu-ray hunting. Well, that's why Anthony
Yeah.
goes there.
They do have stuff there.
That's really the biggest thing is like looking for stuff like that. Like I found Son of Kong, which is like a $40 Blu-ray sealed for $3. You know, I picked
Yeah, that's
up
pretty nuts.
I picked up I think I picked up it was a Clockwork Orange and a couple I finished the Blade series because I got two of them up by Perry. Like every time I went there, I found at Quick Check, I found Blade 1. And then
That
I
was
found
Cumberland Farms.
Or was it Cumberland?
And they stopped
Yeah.
selling movies.
Damn, yeah, because that was always cool. Because you would find stuff in there. I picked up Ghost in the Shell. I found that in there for $3, I think it was. So yeah, definitely like looking for stuff like that. I know there's people that are dedicated to like all of YouTube that just go and hunt for stuff like that, to go to each one and try to find what they have. Because they always have them in the front. And then if you go to an aisle in the back, they have like overstock, and that's where they just have a fuck ton of DVDs and Blu-rays to go through. But
Check Big Lots too. I found a lot of collector's editions there, Blu-rays.
I gotta go there. I gotta go to Big Lots because we had one that was closer, but it closed down years ago. But I gotta.
They have
check that
TV
out.
series too sometimes.
The
You
Big
gotta look
Lot
there.
sounds like you're squeezing a big butt. I don't know why.
Well, if you
Just
want
the name
cheap
is just
movies.
stupid.
Big cheeks.
We got Kama in the chat. What's up? How you doing, buddy? Got Trainwreck here. Jamie, I will get to your stuff in a little bit, buddy. I see what you're writing. I almost bought a Kira 4K, but I didn't want to pay $25. Nah, just wait, man.
Me too. I'm in the
They'll
same
drop.
boat.
It'll go on sale.
Look at that Spider-Man. By the way, do you know if the Spider-Man 4K is edited?
No, it's not.
You sure?
It's not edited.
Because guess what just came out a couple days ago?
I know, but no one actually complained
Randy
about it. It was
Savage,
just-
huh? He's
Yeah. No one actually complained about it, and that scene is just awkward if you take that out because they just don't say anything, and then he jumps off the cage.
Dude, it's
And-
a joke about wrestling.
It's like no one.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I was
like
gonna
the
say
old
it's literally
stigma
a
of
wrestling
wrestling.
joke. Yeah, it's like, and no, it's not edited on the 4K because the 4K transfer is in fact the
You know
same
what's
exact
messed up,
transfer
Anthony?
from before.
You could still see the World Trade Center in his eyeballs in that movie.
Yeah, they never took that out because they shot that shit in like '99.
They'll
But
digitize
yeah,
that shit out.
in 2000 or
in
whatever.
the 12K version that comes out for
Yeah.
$175 just for that one movie.
Yeah, no, thankfully that's only happening in TV cuts of the movies, so I don't think that will be changed for the the actual cut. But even then, get your physical media, and so you have it, and it's not edited. There you go. That's all I got to say about that. And I think it's ridiculous. Obviously, people are just dumb, but no one actually complained about this. I think they're just because the resurgence of Tobey Maguire in the movies, they're probably showing them on TV again, and probably they're making specific TV cuts for that reason. So I don't think this will change on, obviously, the new
Aren't they
streaming
going to
stuff.
have to edit out James Franco, though?
They won't. That's
They're
the
going to
thing.
have to.
But they're not going to, because you can't, because there has to be a movie. Like, there has to be some substance for a movie. You know what I mean?
Like when WWF lost the name,
Yeah, and it's
They
just like
showed The Rock-
the referee.
they
The
showed The
referee's
Rock
like
and
a
Hogan on TV, and there was blurs all over the place. The referee looked like Slimer. He had like no body. He just had arms and a head.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what are you gonna do? Scrub the movie to where it's like you can't even watch it. You can't even push play. Yeah. So just I did hear about that, but on the thing is the 4K that they recently came out with, that set is the same exact 4K transfer they put out in the other set that is now out of print. So they didn't touch them. But.
So listen, what pissed me off about that was I bought the 4K set. It sat here for 3 weeks, and it already had dropped $10. So that was my point about his Akira thing. Like, just wait like 3 weeks to a month. That thing will drop.
Yeah.
Just keep watching it on Amazon. Panel member on Breakfast with Boom on Friday mornings at RWK88. Yeah, Dreadpool is all over the place. Sometimes I watch a podcast and he's in the room and I'm like, oh, what's up? I didn't
He's
know
just
you were
hanging
here.
out.
Physical disc woohoo. They did make Star Wars Episode 1 with Jar Jar Binks scrubbed out. Yeah, wasn't that the Phantom Edit or something? I was watching Funny Moments when Johnny Depp courtroom laugh. Yeah, it's there's no winner in that situation, that's for sure. They both kind of look like friggin' mental crazy people.
That thing's a mess. Like,
I don't even think Anthony knows half of what we were talking about. We'll tell you off the air. It's pretty nasty.
About, I mean, I know about like the actual stuff about it, you know, if that's what you're talking about.
No, there's more. Okay, so basically his girlfriend or whatever, his wife, she went to bed and he woke up and she had crapped the bed.
Yes.
And she
I did.
blamed the dog, who's like this big.
He said she made a grumpy in his bed. Like, what is that? It's the stupidest thing I've ever
I
heard.
don't know.
That is so funny. Yeah, no, I definitely saw the.
So yeah, it's and then her lawyer doesn't know what the hell she's talking. She mispronounced words. She told the psychiatrist, "You're not a psychiatrist, are you?" And she's like, "Yes, I am actually."
I just think that like Disney and all these like people are like ridiculous. Like they should have wait until stuff comes through. And
Yeah,
so
but
you're
it's
like,
corporate
oh, yeah.
America. You can't do that anymore. You got to wait till the guy's done with his stuff.
Yeah, well, if you're Disney, you know, you're.
Because what if
you're
he's
under
guilty?
Disney's
Then
thumb,
Disney
you're
looks like a
fucked.
bunch of assholes.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, but like, you should not do anything until. You
Well,
know
they
what I
didn't.
mean?
They said we're not making
Yeah.
another movie.
No, they just like fired his ass. So.
I guarantee you.
So, that's like,
when
you
all
know.
this blows over in like 10, 15 years, when he's like 80, he'll be Jack Sparrow again.
Yeah.
Jack
But I mean-
Sabaro.
Like, don't make a move until you know shit's actually.
Whatever. They're both
Fine,
crazy people, so it doesn't matter. I was a Johnny Depp guy, but
It doesn't. Just
After
watch the
hearing this
movies and
crazy stuff,
have
I'm
fun
like,
with
you
it.
know
It's
what?
like movies are movies, man. They're not real. Like you watch them and it's not reality.
yeah, but he was
so
like
it's
up here with me, and now he's like,
Wait, Edward Scissorhands isn't real.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I can watch that
dude,
movie
that's
and I'm not
based
thinking
on his
about.
life.
And I'm not
my
thinking
God.
about like. I'm not thinking about like all the current shit. I'm just thinking.
He
all right,
really
this is
killed
good
that guy
movies
too, Vincent
from
Price.
the '90s. Vincent Price.
Oh my god.
He cut his porcelain hands, and he had a heart attack and died. So wait, did he just happen to have a heart attack and die, or because
Yes.
he cut his hands did he have a heart attack?
No,
and die?
he happened to have a heart attack. I don't think he
Those-
was like,
those
my
hands-
hands.
Those hands took me forever to make, and he died.
Those hands cost me 50 grand. No, I don't think that's what happened.
Friggin' Freddy Krueger wannabe. If he's innocent, it's not whether he's innocent or not. It's a defamation trial.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't care about that. I'm not really following it. I just see like these funny things on YouTube. They pop up in my feed.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
funny.
It's kind of like it's just what people are entertained by right now. If it's not, you know, other things going on in the world, it's this. So everyone has to find
All these
something.
celebrities are nuts. They've always been nuts.
Yeah. It's all entertainment for people too, so that's all that matters. It's just what memes can be generated and how many people can laugh and make memes. That's all it is.
So what's going on here? Besides, so PlayStation sucks. They can't get their message across.
Yep.
Now they want to give us demos.
Yeah, so they said developers will be required to create time-limited game trials of their games if they cost more than $35.
But didn't
and the
they say
trial
this?
has to be
No,
2
no,
hours
no,
long.
no. More than $34.
What did I say? 30.
35.
Well, didn't
Oh,
they
my
say
bad.
something about trials in the first press release when they
Yes,
said
but they didn't say
But
they were going to
changed
force the
narrative,
developers.
just like their fan base.
They're
Richard,
literally
with the Canadian $2 super chat. Thank you. Podcast review of Elm Street 2. I think yeah, that's gonna happen. So listen, what we're gonna do, we're gonna friggin' we will get together, the three of us, and we'll do a Elm Street 2 thing. But me and Eli are gonna do Batman Forever, which by the way, I bought something awesome. And I guess either me and Frank and Anthony, or just me and Frank, or me and Anthony, we'll do Elm Street 2. We'll talk about it.
we could do that at some point.
Yeah, that'll happen. So what I'll do is I'll write a list down and we'll get the dates together and we'll definitely get you those podcasts. Because I was sick the last couple of weeks and I'm still kind of sick now, and Eli was busy, so when I get Eli back on, it's Batman Forever all day long. Happy Gilmore, they want to force demos. Okay, let's go back to this demo talk. Thank you, Richard, again for the $2 Canadian super chat. It is underrated. It's a very underrated sequel. I hated that movie growing up. Now I love that movie, and I hate 5. I've been like iffy with 5. I think 5 was about 10, 15 years too late. I think that guy had a vision for 5, and I think that vision would have fit in like 2003. Well, the Underworld movies. I think that's like where that guy's mind was at back in like 88 or 89, whenever the hell they did 5. So, all right, what's this thing we're talking about with PlayStation?
So
Demos?
the developers. So if like you're going to be a part of this, if your game costs more than $34, you have to provide a 2-hour long time trial.
But it gets better, Frank, because you have to provide a 2-hour time trial 30 days after the game comes out.
What?
Within 30 days after release, you have to put this demo out. So what's the point?
It's good for us, so we don't have to waste money.
Dude, this is a mess. Just fucking PlayStation, seriously, just don't even do it.
Why don't they just have everything in one press release instead of saying...
Because they keep fucking changing their minds because they keep thinking, how are we getting ripped off in this idea? Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll do this so we really don't get scammed. They're trying to do day and date with demos. Right. But they're not doing day and date even with demos. And I guarantee you this is going to fall through. Every developer is going to fucking do this.
You're going to be like, what the fuck?
They won't.
Their own studios won't even do this shit. Do you really think they're going to give you the first 2 hours of Ragnarok?
Allegedly, they have to. I don't know how it's going to work.
They ain't doing that shit. They ain't doing it.
And if you're
not for that game, because they're going to say, "Oh yeah, that's going to start in like 2023."
But so my other question is,
they're going to find an excuse for all their games, the Sony games.
But so does every single person who puts a game on PlayStation over $34 have to do this? Like every single developer, like if they make Mortal Kombat for $60,
and our developer's going to turn around and be like, you know what, fuck this shit. We're just going to stick with Xbox and PC.
I think they're going to. Why would you do that? You have to do all this extra work to publish on PlayStation.
Spider-Man Miles Morales is a 4-hour game, so you have the game for free? I guess so.
But that's a big thing. Like, you know, what about Call of Duty? You got to have 2 hours of Call of Duty. Like, how is this all going to work? It's like, you can't just force everyone to do this.
I think Call of Duty, when that contract runs out, it's on Xbox.
Especially with
Even though they're saying that, oh, no, it's going to be on everything. Once that deal closes, then he goes, oh, yeah, this contract, it runs out next year. That's it.
Yeah.
And then they can always turn around and be like, hey, you know, we talked to Sony. They didn't want to renew it.
I think that's also another reason why someone like my dad just wants to get an Xbox, just in case stuff like that starts to happen. He can just play it. Because, like, if he only plays, like, a solid...
He could have played MLB The Show while you were trying to install MLB The Show on his fucking PlayStation. He could have been playing on the S. Yeah, take your time, Anthony.
Oh, don't worry. When I used the redemption code the other day for the DLC, I used the fucking website, and it worked. Because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to turn on the fucking store. I'm not going to try it. Like... It's going to eat my code.
Anyone excited for Evil Dead? Yes, we've been playing the Insider Preview demo, but we can't stream it. We're not allowed to stream it.
No, but we can talk about it, though. When I guess whenever...
The game comes out in a couple of weeks. We're definitely going to pick it up. We're going to play it online for you guys. That'll be.
Well, there's a collector's edition that I didn't know about.
I didn't know
that was $200 and it's completely sold out. And then there's one that was under that was $150. And
it better come with a fucking chainsaw for $200.
The game's like $40.
With like a vinyl, a Necronomicon book, like a whole 2 shirts, like a whole
DVD
thing.
was a Necronomicon Comic-Con. Necronomicon. See, I could say it. When I'm not all stuffed up. I was working at Best Buy when that DVD came out with the book, and I was like, this shit's stupid.
Yeah, you pressed it and it screams.
It was literally
that was innovative,
like a pleather book that would, like, you could peel it off and everything, and I was like, this is dumb.
It's kind of gross.
You would
put skin.
Well, it's latex, and what it's starting to do is it's starting to rot in certain people's collections. So, because the way it was made. But it was innovative for the time, though. That's sold like hotcakes.
Yeah. I wouldn't want that in my house. Like that's disgusting.
You would press down on the eye and it would scream. It would go.
I was gonna watch.
When I was younger.
I was gonna watch Army of Darkness tonight, but something came up. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, I didn't even know the collector's edition was actually announced.
Army of Darkness is MGM, which is Amazon now, so you'll never get that on 4K.
I really
Nope.
wish that they like rolled it out better or said, "Hey, you know, it's because you know, again, I have it physically pre-ordered on Amazon, so I can at least get my Ash skins."
I had a great time with the Evil Dead game. Yeah, man, we definitely got to play.
It's tough, but
That
it's
was
fun.
really fun. It's hard when you play as the evil. There's a lot of stuff you have to learn. There's still stuff that I'm still learning, and especially as being, you know, the survivors. So, but it's a solid game, man. I mean, this runs smooth. It's not like Friday 13th where it was a little like janky at first. It took a while for that engine to get updated. This is not a kickstarted funded game. This is something that they actually put time into. And yeah, as a fan of Evil Dead, I was telling people in the chat today, like, you won't be disappointed. Like,
Yeah, but
so
they're
I
all going to buy it on
recommend it.
PS5, and it's going to suck on there.
Well, it's crossplay, so it really doesn't matter. So whatever you
graphics,
play it
though.
on.
You know what?
They got fake VRR today. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, I
I
saw
did hear
that.
about that.
A 2-hour demo of this game would have to be provided had this come out a few months later. Think
What
about
if you play
that.
2 hours of the game? You're like, this game sucks. And you never
That's
go back
what.
to
Well,
it.
that's why it's good for us, but it's really tough for everybody else.
But
It's
again,
developing.
you don't get the demo day and date. You get the demo within 30 days
Right.
after release. Who's going to do that?
What date does the PlayStation service launch again?
June
They moved it up.
13th.
Yeah, they moved it up. It's 2 days. It's the day after we all hang out.
Yeah.
Just to piss us off, right? So we couldn't all stream it and test it out.
Yeah, it's June 13th.
Well, I'll be away.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
in
you'll
the
be
UK
away,
then.
but me and
Yeah.
him and the other stooges.
I'll try it out when I get back. You know, because I'll try to at least find a. I'll try to find a PlayStation Now card first. 'Cause that'll be my goal. So if
When
I'm
you
gonna
come
try
here
it,
in early June, we'll go to Walgreens. Just stack up.
I don't know if I'm gonna stack. I'll probably just get. I don't know, because I
I
don't
did
really.
a year.
I don't even know if I want to, try it beyond a year.
Just
so
get
I might just
get 1 year card and do the trial first.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, then throw the 1 year card at somebody else. All right, we got a lot going on here, really quick. Damn it, I missed the Evil Dead Collection Edition. I had no idea it was even coming. What's better, Evil Dead or Texas Chainsaw? The game. We have to play Texas Chainsaw.
Well, yeah, we played Evil Dead, and we could say Evil Dead. I mean, Texas Chainsaw looks probably more. I would say simplistic.
If you could kill the
because
Elvis guy in the wheelchair from the first movie in the
the
game,
Elvis guy, Franklin,
then it's gonna be better than Evil Dead.
Sally.
If
I
you
would
could
say,
chainsaw the friggin' wheels off the wheelchair,
yeah, and then he goes flying to
and then he goes
turbo.
flying out, and then he could
He can get-
chainsaw his head when he's on the floor.
You
Then it's a
turbo
better
attachment
game.
for his wheelchair. No, that would be cool. But the thing is like I think Texas Chainsaw will be more simplistic. This is more like dealing with like demonic energy, and you can possess the tree, you can possess the car, you can possess a player. Like it's very like intricate. I feel like Leatherface is going to be more like, okay, it's kind of like Jason, where it's just you have these abilities, and you can probably use different Leatherfaces from different like his dinner makeup suit costume and like all that shit. That'd be kind of cool. But we haven't seen anything yet. It was just that teaser, and that's all they showed. So
They showed
Show
the
the
asses.
and the
Yeah.
butts.
Also, you get the demo if you have the highest tier. Yeah, premium,
Yep.
Oh, really?
which
Yeah,
we
of
had
course.
all the confusion about. We kind of cleared that up a little while ago. I think we did. I'm still kind of confused. I'm confused
Yeah.
as why they're even doing this.
It's all right. They'll put out
You
a
know
press
what?
release
I'm
next
gonna
week,
say this right
and
now.
they'll change their mind again.
I'm gonna say this right now. Sony are a bunch of pussies.
Damn, she's going on with
That's it.
the promo. He's cutting the promo right now.
They're a bunch of pussies. We are going in a certain direction here in gaming. Xbox opened up the floodgates, so you can't go back.
Things are shifting right now. Yeah,
Things
things
are
are
shifting.
really
You
shifting
can't go back.
right now.
This is what Xbox is doing right now is the future. Okay, we all know it. A lot of people don't want to admit it. I don't have any discs here. Oh, the irony. What the hell? So we're going to compete with Game Pass. We're going to give them demos. 30 days after the game comes out. Within 30 days after it comes out. You think devs are going to put that shit out 2 days after release? They're going to wait 30 days.
A physical copy. Where's it gonna
A
go?
physical car key?
Oh.
Right in the paper shredder where it belongs.
gonna be used as a coaster one day.
But
After they
like,
get bought into
Microsoft is
Goodwill.
going like this way, and that's like the future. Sony is staying in their little box over here, making their fucking boat-sized consoles, making their little controllers that shake with the little nipples on there. Go, oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh. You have your little stand that you can spank your ass with. Imagine what people do with that stand at night.
It's a dust lathered machine.
The guy spanks his
Sony's-
ass with the Sony stand because that's all you could do with it because the system slides off the stand all the time.
I was on there clearing out my friends list earlier because, like, I was just trying to get it down to like, people that I know, and
You were
It
deleting
literally
the
crashed.
subscribers that don't super chat you. Okay,
No.
understood.
no, it just crashed while I was doing it. It was like
He's deleting his
system software.
non-Patreons.
Yeah, I don't even use PSN anymore, so I was literally just cleaning. I want to start
You have a
fresh.
Resident Evil channel, and Resident Evil was a PlayStation only game.
At least I can play it without being online.
Dude, the people in your chat sometimes.
It's
Oh.
not that bad.
I'm only
It-
gonna
it-
buy because Resident Evil debuted on PlayStation in 1996. Like,
There's
motherfucker,
not-
your
there's
parents
not-
didn't even have sex in 1996, okay?
That didn't
You don't know
happen.
shit.
Come on.
A couple of people wrote that shit when I was in the chat. Not recently.
No. Well, I was gonna say because like it's not like this is a thing that happens all the time. I don't, Plus, I
It's
don't
a
have
tradition.
randos coming because I turn on subscriber only mode and that's been really good.
Yep, that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
If Sony fans flip-flopping on VRR and people who revise 4K tech all day long, or Sony fakeness and Xbox has done better with it. Yeah, exactly. You know they moved the goalposts, man. I heard a rumor Sony themselves would generate demos, so it won't require additional work for the devs. So I guess it's like a timer like RE2. By the way, so the 2-hour timer starts when you launch the game.
When you download
So-
it, right?
No, when you launch.
Oh, okay.
So if there's
Who's
a
to say?
tutorial,
Yeah, tutorial or 25-minute cutscene you can't skip.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess it depends on what game it is. If it's like
But you know
House
they're
of the
gonna do
Dead,
that
where
on
you can jump
purpose.
in right away or something.
They're gonna do that on purpose. They're gonna give you the big opening cutscene you can't skip. It's gonna go on forever and ever and ever, and you're gonna get like an hour and a half of gameplay. And then like you said, it's gonna jump right into a tutorial. People are gonna be like, "Fuck this! I'm just gonna buy the game, and that's it." The Evil Dead Groovy Collection Blu-ray, $69.99 at Best Buy.
That's not that good of a collection, though.
Yeah, and
Is
it's
it
not 4K, right?
I think there is a 4K one, but it's only one.
There's a 4K
2, and-
collection that's on Amazon for $54.99, but it doesn't have Army of Darkness because that's now owned by Amazon.
Right. Yeah, it's $53.30 in 4K, the Groovy collection on Amazon, but I think it's only 1, 2, and the show. It's not Army of Darkness or anything.
And the show is not in 4K; just the 2 movies are.
Right. So it's not really. I don't know if that's
I
worth
would
it.
just wait and see what they come up with. It's going to compete. It's not going to compete. We believe in generations over PC, last gen. Gotta love the last gen. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, guys. It's just ridiculous. Sony was so good with PlayStation 1 and 2. 3 was okay after they dropped that price 4 years into the gen. And, dude, once PlayStation 4 hit, yeah, it was okay, but then they started giving us PS3 games again on PS4, and I was like, what are you doing? And then it became this third-person action-adventure, bow and arrow, in every fucking game bullshit.
Yeah, it was
It's
all
like,
360
where's my
stuff
variety?
too.
Where's Twisted Metal? Where's SOCOM? Where's all this shit? Like, PlayStation 3 had a lot of those games
Yeah,
that nobody
But it's-
played because the fucking system was $600.
I was like, Perry, don't you want to play a bunch of PS3 and 360 games remastered? And they were not really remastered.
Yes,
'cause they can't.
that's
they run
why I
like shit.
have the Nintendo Switch to play Xbox 360 games on the go.
Don't you like House of the Dead on there? Come on, it's a superior version.
House of the Dead hits tomorrow on Xbox and PlayStation.
Yes!
Yeah, I was gonna say that
I
tomorrow.
am so tonight, right? What 3 a.m.?
Nah,
And it's
they'll
on
probably
s-
fucking open it at 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
God damn it!
It's
I
on
hate that
sale
shit,
on
man.
Xbox for $22.50 instead of $24.99.
Really? Oh shit! I have that
Save
$10
money.
gift card. I could use. Well, I could use my $10 gift card that Microsoft gave.
Yeah, and then you get it for $12.
Yeah.
Let's hope it runs good.
Microsoft
We'll
gave
find
this
out.
guy money. They didn't give me money.
Me neither.
It was random as hell. I didn't even know they fucking did that.
Yeah,
But-
I know. Well, they do that to lure you back in. They're like, this
Yeah.
guy Anthony only bought like 3 games. Here's $10. Oh, this guy bought 400. I have 800 games in my library. He bought 800 games. They don't give him shit. I got Heavy Metal 4K Steelbook. I think you guys got that, right?
Yeah.
You showed
Now I
that
need
off
a
last week.
Pontiac Firebird. I have a Pontiac Firebird. That's funny you mentioned that. I'm not kidding.
No.
Well, you guys know, but
Yeah.
He's not kidding.
I'm letting him know. Sony fumbled this gen so fucking bad. They did. I was thinking about it today. Even after I cleared up the confusion, I was like, dude, PlayStation really fucked up the PlayStation 5 gen. And we're not even like 2 years in yet. Can they turn it around? Sure. You make a fucking slim. You get rid of this boat. And you gotta have more variety. Like these story games, man, it's already hitting a fucking brick wall. Gran Turismo took a dump. Horizon took a dump because, again, they released it right when Elden Ring came out. They released Horizon 1 right when Zelda came out. They just got poor timing for a lot of these games. Switch games are a technical marvel. Give me that 240p, 20 FPS. Hey, you know what? There's a lot of Switch games that run at 60 FPS. And, a lot of these Sony games still can't do that.
Bro,
I got $10 in my Xbox for my messages.
that's where they sent mine, but like the way I found out was when I went to check out, it was like Xbox $10 card. Like it put that as like the first form of payment, and then
Yeah,
you
I
could
didn't get
use
that.
like,
Jim Ryan takes his mask off, and lo and behold, it's actually Donnie D. Who's Donnie D? Donnie Darko?
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Weren't there masks in that movie? I have it on Blu-ray. I never watched it.
There's a bunny in that movie. There is a bunny.
Yeah, let me know who that is. Because he's laughing, and I'm like, okay.
He doesn't mean Don Matrick, right?
Don Matrick.
I don't. Oh, he did mean Don Matrick. I don't know why
I call him
Donnie D.
What's the D stand for? Dick?
Dick Matrick.
We call him Don Mattress.
Yeah.
We used to call him the bootleg Tom Cruise guy. Then we called him Don Mattress because he fucked over Xbox.
He did not age well. Oof.
Oh yeah, in the
Dude,
documentary.
why does he's got like $1 million. Why does he have like a 1994 like mushroom haircut?
That's what I mean. Like somebody hurt him, and he just like is all screwed up. Like I don't know.
mushroom haircut.
I feel
That's all he
bad for the
does.
guy, kind of, because look, what they were thinking is like what we're doing now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the way they went about it.
People just weren't ready to accept it at that time.
Yeah, but then a year later, oh Alexa,
Yeah.
I don't want anybody spying on me with the Kinect. Ooh, Google Play. Ooh, Alexa, put it all over my house. Turn my lights on, Alexa. Turn my car on.
Listen to me in the shower,
Make
Alexa.
me dinner, Alexa. Alexa, you're not recording everything I say, are you?
Rest in peace, everybody who's
But
listening
everyone's
to
like,
this on
oh,
speaker.
when I play Killer Instinct, I don't want Microsoft looking at me. Dude, there's not a little man that sits in the camera and he's fucking pressing the button recording you when you're playing Killer Instinct.
He wants to see you naked.
My God. Yeah, Mike, they want your nudes. They're going to blackmail you.
Oh no.
I like
Oh,
how
how we
people
are,
still, when people talk bad about Microsoft to this day, they're like, oh, Bill Gates. It's like, Bill Gates has nothing to fucking do with Microsoft.
Nope.
No.
That's like if I said today, oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln. It's like, what the fuck does that have to do with today?
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, gas went up because of Abraham Lincoln. It's like, what the fuck is that? Abraham Lincoln.
His policies in 1865.
Nah, fuck Donnie M. He hated Xbox Day One. He didn't hate Xbox Day One. Donnie
He
D,
just-
you want an offline console? We have a 360. That's what killed him, man. That was the
Yeah, that
fucking
was-
nail in the coffin.
That was it. When he
Yeah.
do that
And
shit,
you also
know?
didn't have respect for the troops, man. Boom, you're done. He killed the brand right there. He killed it.
They were way too ambitious
again,
for their time.
The media was like, "Oh, what about the people What about the people on submarine?" It's like, where does this come from?
Yeah, it's dumb.
That was a dick move.
It's dumb
That's
journalism.
why I kind of feel bad for him because, they were hitting this guy with stupid questions.
The journalists
and
are
this guy
so
can't
dumb.
turn around and be like, you know what, Jeff Keighley, that's a fucking stupid question.
Yeah.
Instead, he was like, we get an Xbox 360, I guess, right? And
yeah.
Dead.
He's getting pounded with shitty journalist questions
all day. They
all day.
fucking cornered Xbox into a corner. That's why I feel bad for the dude. Because the guy didn't mean to be an asshole. They had a plan, and they were sticking to the plan. Was it a good plan? Yes and no.
Well, the rollout was shitty for it. That's the problem.
Well,
when the console hit, was too late.
They didn't want to explain to people what the thing really was. You put the disc in and installed, you put it back on the shelf, you could play a game. They didn't want to tell people, buy a disc, and then go give it to your fucking friend after you install it.
But
they already had that in place. The game
Sony
sharing
smacked
thing?
them with that price and took away the camera thing, and that was it. Like that when that event happened, that was it. It was like the minds were made up. Like
once that event happened and it was $100 more, boom, you're
that's
done.
it. Yeah, it's just like but it's funny how it happens because that happened with them. Is they showed it in the documentary. Sony went first with the PS3, massive price. They're like, "Yo, we fucking got this," and then bam, the tables fucking turned. Not only because of price, but because of they
PlayStation
went first.
4 was going to be bundled with the camera for the same price.
And
but they went the next day. They said, "Rip all those promo posters down." Boom.
That was it.
1-2 punch.
So
over.
By the time that happened on launch day, people knew what they were buying launch month in November of 2013. And unfortunately, it was a shitty position to be in, but they had to dig their ways out, and they did. But like you said, it just really bad place, bad time. And he was the face of all that change, and he took a lot of heat.
I'm like, it's fault.
So
I hope we get Keighley. Yeah, I hope he keels over.
He said, I hope we get a
keels
Killy.
over for Kojima. We know that.
He meant Killer Instinct, but he wrote, I hope we get a Killy.
Hope we get a... Oh. Okay, I see what happened. He was typing that, screwed up, and then he retyped it. I thought he was like Keighley, like Jeff Keighley. We know he keels over for Kojima. That's okay.
I'm totally calling Killer Instinct Killy from now on.
It's a new shirt, Dreadpool.
Oh no.
Every time he comes in here, he makes more money.
Yeah.
He gets new shirts. I hope we get a new Killer Instinct. I hope so too.
Yeah.
We have an offline device called Xbox 360. That's what killed him. Jeff Keighley.
No, that's not what it says.
Jeff Kelly was the one asking him for the question. He means Keighley. He just...
I know.
It's hard to spell Keighley because
I'm just messing with
a weird
him.
name.
Kelly.
I mean, he was at EA and the OG Xbox trying to get games. Microsoft wanted to get normies on Xbox. This is why the TV thing was a big thing. They're trying to cater to the living room, not the hardcore stuff like Sony. All we saw Sony is pivoted the right way. Yes, exactly.
Well, they had a hard-on after the Netflix thing. That was their biggest thing. They were like, we have to stick with the streaming, and we have to take this and turn it into the main, like, we have to make cable box and all that shit. So they were trying to ride that wave, which they were successful at. They brought Netflix in the fucking homes before anybody fucking did, and they hit the mark, but they took it and just didn't really focus on it, and they put it in the documentary. They literally edited the whole thing, like, oh, the TV. It's like the document. They knew what they were fucking doing. Looking back, they knew that it was a big, shitty rollout, and that's not what their fans wanted. Not Sony Microsoft fans. That's not what they wanted when they were there watching that event, because that's all that mattered at that point. And you turn your main audience against you basically at that point.
That
or
should have been
people
like
that
the Connect with the TV thing. That should have been bundled by itself for $100.
Yeah, like if you wanted
option.
it.
Yes. If you get an Xbox and you know your parents are in the fucking living room, they have cable. You know what? Maybe I should buy this add-on for them and hook it up. Boom, done.
Yeah. Who it caters to specifically. It's not like, hey, all you guys need a fucking cable box and Connect thing.
It's no different than Steam. Like you turn the computer on, you play Steam online.
Yeah, what do you have to do when you update games? You have to turn the fucking
thing
online.
Fucking way, you know what does an online check-in? Just so you fucking know, this motherfucker.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
If you don't play this thing for 8 days and you go to Nintendo Online, it goes, we need to verify your account.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Also, if you game share, it does that too. Or their version of game sharing.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about activation.
Yeah.
Online check-in over here. These guys do it. And guess what? Nobody says anything because it's Nintendo.
Oh.
But they're
Yeah,
doing it.
years passed, and that was like, again, now it's like
Woo.
more accepted.
Oh, but they have Mario. Oh, they have Zelda. Oh, they have Mario Kart. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, but that has online check-in, buddy.
Well,
Oh,
you
no,
know,
that's
if they,
okay. When it was Xbox, it was death.
yeah. Well, I think if Nintendo did that back in the day, they would have got heat, but they were already suffering their own fate back then, you know. They were already starting to go down.
They almost died.
Yeah,
Trainwreck.
so
Trainwreck says, I don't think Don hated Xbox. I just don't think he knew what the hell he was doing at the time. I think they had a plan, but the thing is they weren't letting anybody modify that plan, and that's what bit them in the ass. Instead of them listening to the reactions, and like, they have boot off the stage. And then later that day and the next day, they're like, yeah, no, we got Xbox 360. It's like, dude, the minute you got fucking booed, you should have went back there, talked to your team, be like, I don't think this is going to work. Okay, Don, before you fucking go out there and make us all look stupid, why don't we revise this plan? Give us like 45 minutes. We'll get some important people on the phone, and we'll write you a new outline for what you got to do. They didn't do that. The guy got off the stage and fucking told everybody, "You got Xbox 360 for all you motherfuckers that don't want to go online."
They doubled down on it. That was it.
Yeah, because they just wouldn't. They wouldn't not stick with the plan. And again, I mean, he's gonna get fired one way or another. If he went out there and said, "You know what? We're gonna take all that shit down," you got people looking at him and they're like, that's not part of the plan. You're out of here.
yeah.
But they got rid of him anyway 2 weeks after that. Remember when they left that Blu-ray in the 360 and pushed Netflix? I wonder if Netflix paid Microsoft for that. Microsoft probably paid Netflix.
They probably made a deal, you know, because at the
Netflix-
time you still needed that disc, right, on the PS3.
I still
at the
have
time.
those discs. I don't know if they go for money, but I'll sell them.
That's a cool collector's piece that people might be looking for. But
Yes.
you know, I think
And not for
there's a
me.
lot of and I think a lot of people they took that as okay, you know, with their whole change, and that was right when they were doing the push with the avatars, and they were kind of chasing that. So that was when they were kind of bringing the 360 into that second phase, phase 2, if you want to call it that, when they updated the dashboard. And I remember I stayed home from school just for that. That was like an event. I was like, I gotta see this fucking thing. Yep. I remember waking up at like 4 a.m. and just watching it install. I was like, what's it going to look like? I want to see it.
The 360 got so much value because every dashboard update was like a brand new console.
It's totally different.
It's totally different every time. It was innovative, and it was easy to navigate.
That's what this guy's on. That's why I'm going to keep
That's
this
on NXT or Blades?
NXT. So it's yeah, it's the 120 gigabyte hard drive, the black hard drive on here, and I'm keeping it on there just as is. When I did it in my video, I showed it off. I turned on the console and showed it off on there. But yeah, it's really cool. I like having that. It's like a snapshot in time, like I won't connect it to online.
Well, this guy gave me the Blades dashboard.
That's cool.
So
that's
he's
really
like,
cool.
He was like, I know you'll preserve it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm selling everything.
Doesn't matter now.
Well, I have the Blades. I don't think anybody wants me to do a video on that, but whatever. I got the Blades dashboard downstairs, thanks to him. All executives contradict themselves with misinformation. Yeah, because they didn't want to. I think the documentary even said they didn't want to give the truth. They didn't want to throw all their cards on the table, but they kind of had to because they already told people about the machine, which is stupid. It's typical Microsoft. I mean, they do this shit with Windows. If you watch like Windows Weekly with Leo Laporte, it's the same shit with Windows. They're telling people, oh, they can't do this, they can't do that, but then they turn around, they go do this, they do that. They don't give the reporters an answer. It's just Microsoft as a company. This is what they do, I guess. They don't want to say certain things because they will either add or omit certain features or whatever. Man, I love playing rock music on the 360 over while playing Tom Clancy's Vegas 2. Yeah, what was with that? When they said the Xbox One was coming out, that you could play music in the dashboard or whatever and keep that as like your theme or something. I don't remember. It was like some early stuff that they promised and it just never happened. I remember ripping music my 360 blades while playing Halo 3. You know what's funny? When you get a bunch of used original Xboxes, check the audio and it's all friggin' rap albums.
Yeah, people do music. I remember I ripped the Scream 3 soundtrack on my 360, and I had that I had that on there for a minute. That's a good soundtrack. What if
Well, there you go. It's Xbox 360 and Xbox One. What? How did this even start? How did we get here?
Well, we talked about the decline of Sony, how they used
Yeah,
to be,
I mean, look,
and when it started to go downhill, and that was the generation
I
where
think honestly, their most popular generation, I think, went downhill. PlayStation 4.
even though they won on paper, they won with sales, and they got people from 360 on their console. I think it was just a very lukewarm, very like negative downhill slump, especially when you had consoles overheating and breaking, and that didn't stop. So, yeah.
I just found a PlayStation 5 Disc Edition on eBay for $43 with 11 shipping. Seller sold 1,207 items. If it's new, I would pick it up, I guess. But make sure their feedback's 100%. Make sure they're local. If you do that. Jeff ordered an Xbox 360. I'm sorry. He ordered a PlayStation 5 off eBay. We're talking 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. And it was from New Jersey. He got it the next morning. Right at his doorstep. I think the guy ended up just dropping it off to his house. But, dude, he got
I didn't want to ship it.
He got it overnight. It was right at his front door, brand new, sealed. So, I listened to Mudvayne while I played. The song were mostly on the
Not
Ghost Ship
falling.
movie.
Yeah, the song Not Falling off of Ghost Ship.
What
I
happened to
remember that.
alternative rock? It just disappeared, just like rock did.
Well, it still exists. It's just not in the mainstream. You just have to search for it. You got to dig.
Fucking club music. Rap and R&B merged into club music. And that's all you got now.
Well,
You
shout
don't
out to
have rock and roll or nothing. What?
Well, a shout out to, Aerosmith and Run DMC. They kind of started that whole like rock rap kind of crossover, and then that kind of led up until like the late 90s, early 2000s, and then that's when it kind of hit its peak, and then it was like, nope, it was out of the mainstream.
Dude.
It was like people got sick of like the rap metal kind of vibe from like all those bands,
PS3 did the same thing that the Super Nintendo did. Just got sales and won at the very end. Yeah, but it won at the very end because Xbox stopped making 360s and PlayStation 3 kept going. This is the misconception. Like, I think we were talking to Richard once, and he was like, it beat Xbox 360. I was like, yeah, but there was a cutoff. And he's like, you're right. And then he looked it up, and he was like, yeah, you're right. There was a cutoff by like 2 or 3 years. And we have to remember, the last 3 Black Fridays of the PlayStation 3 was bundled with 3 games, and it was $199 at Target and Walmart. Best Buy, I don't know if Best Buy had them for $199. But yeah, it's all when there's a cutoff date, and if it keeps going, of course they're going to outsell it because they stopped making it. What?
The last few years I worked at Best Buy, the PS3s were selling like crazy. They were so cheap. They were bundles. People were
It was a
buying
lot of
them
people's
every day.
first Blu-ray player for $199. Blu-ray players were going for like $249, $299.
And people wanted to play Last of Us. There was like a ton of reasons why
It was
at that
bundled
time.
in. Batman Arkham Origins and The Last of Us and Ratchet and Clank were bundled in with those
You couldn't beat
$199
it.
PlayStation 3 Super Slims.
Yep.
Exactly. Didn't Sega stop making Genesis in '95? No.
They made it way longer, right?
No,
Up
they made it up until like '99, 2000.
because they had the Model 3 and everything.
Yeah, the Model 3 I think was '99.
Yeah, it was late.
And that was by they licensed it out to the Model 3. They licensed out to one of the stupid companies. I forgot what company they licensed that out to. Was a company that makes
Majesco.
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 There you go.
It says it originally retailed at $49.95, though the price quickly dropped to as low as $19.99.
It was 1999.
It came out in 1998.
Fun fact. I bought that on eBay for like $20 back in like 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
Used. Just the system. A couple of years ago, somebody traded in just the box for like $10. And I got it. I got a complete in box now.
I have one in the box, but my box is pretty rough. I got it at the flea market.
Doesn't matter. It still goes for money.
Because no one had that one. At least not that I knew of.
I saw that at Odd Job all the time for 20. And you know what I also saw? The CDX
That's crazy.
for 20.
That's one thing I've never seen that like in real life ever.
Get that animal out of here.
Oh.
Why is his eyes crooked? His eyes are going like two different ways here.
He's a cat.
Feed him some carrots. Fix his eyes. I'll sleep on it. Not gonna spend money right now. I was curious. I used to shit out of the PS3's Blu-ray player. It was a good Blu-ray player at the time. I have a Super Slim and it's pretty cool. I have it too. And I have no problems with it. A lot of people don't like it.
I remember the first Blu-ray I ever got was A Nightmare on Elm Street in 2010, and it came with the $10 coupon for the remake. So I technically never spent money to go see the remake, but I remember the PS3 was upstairs at the time, and I went upstairs to watch that on Blu-ray because I only had a CRT down here, and that was the first. Holy shit! Wow. That was the first Blu-ray I ever watched, and I remember thinking. Because, that transfer, it's still kind of grainy. It's still, and I was like, wow, it doesn't look that good, like in certain areas. Like I remember thinking, but I liked it because it looked a lot cleaner. And then when you see the difference in HD, that's when you realize, oh shit, it does look a lot better. But yeah, that was my first memory. But I would have to use my dad's Blu-ray player because I didn't have one yet. It was later in 2010, Christmas 2010, when I got my own Sony Blu-ray player, which still works, by the way. So it's that's still kicking. So usually the Sony ones are still pretty good. The drives themselves, though, obviously I had my whole story. So, or yellow light of death, that too.
No one ever talks about that. So the red ring, the yellow light was the thing too. Oh, talking bad about Sony? We can't do that. Well, that was only a couple of people. Like, no, it was a widespread problem. That happened to a lot of PlayStation 3s. They used lead-free solder in both consoles. And the friggin' CPU portion would get loose, or the GPU portion of it would get loose, and boom, done. That's why when you rewrapped it in the fucking towel, the 360... and you turn it on, you overheated it, it melted it back into place. But then the solder would crack again. And then the board would flex because he heated it up. And same thing with PlayStation 3. They use lead-free solder, and that's what ruined those machines. But if you talk to people online, oh yeah, I had a cooling issue, not enough air was coming out. It's like, that's not what happened. People are so fucking dumb. Like today I see people, ooh, let's refurbish 360s, and we gotta put fresh thermal paste on this 360. It's like, no, you don't.
Fresh thermal paste?
The first thing we're gonna do is put fresh thermal paste so my audience loves me. No, you don't have to do that. Look, if the machine is all fucking dusty, if it's all caked out, like the other day when I did the Xbox One, yes, wipe it off, put new paste on it, wipe down the heatsink, do all that, fine. But literally, these people are buying brand new out of the boxes, and they're like, oh, we're going to redo the thermal paste. Leave it alone.
Remember that guy repasted the Series X, or was it the Series X? Like when it first came out?
Like liquid metal or some shit.
Oh my god. He broke it.
Imagine that gets sent back to Microsoft, and they're like, what the fuck is this? Why is there liquid metal all over this thing?
Got to be a mess in there. Ugh.
I don't know, man. PlayStation 3 was my first Blu-ray player. My first Blu-ray was Resident Evil movie with Michelle Rodriguez. That's the first one. The Model 3 was more Majestico than Sega.
It does look pretty funky. That Model 3.
Hey man, I brought it in high school. I brought it senior year, and we played it. Played Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat on it. But whatever, great machine. Great little machine. But yeah, Sony, they lost their way. I believe they lost their way. I need variety in games. I'm tired of this bullshit with these story games. Anyway.
While we're talking about Sega Genesis, can I please say I have nothing but good things to say about the Mega SG. Everyone should buy one.
Talk about that real quick.
If you are a Genesis fan, just buy it. It's worth it. It's very small. The games are crystal clear. There's no like, it's not like an emulator where you could it's like, this is flawless, at least from what I played. I jailbroke it. I put all the ROMs on the card. My cartridges, there's no more like, oh, the cartridge is dirty. It just reads them. I don't know if my games are just really clean or what, but they just read first try every single time.
Don't put dirty cartridges in that thing.
I feel like this is one of those like late night ads, like Perry's like holding it and like the camera's like zooming in, and
this
Frank's,
is your only opportunity.
This is your only
to
opportunity.
Get yourself.
And Perry's like turning around.
Yes, it's $250.
This is what you want. Four easy payments of just.
Yeah, right.
PlayStation died with Kutaragi. I think Kutaragi killed PlayStation.
But if you call now and use your credit card, we'll take off.
Yeah. These are not the same stock
your credit card.
people.
You got PlayStation 5. Oh!
These aren't going to stay in stock long. We just sold out of the black color. We're going to sell out of the purple,
Sony,
the
why
yellow,
don't you sell
and the red.
different color stands for the PlayStation so I could spank my ass in pink, galaxy blue, cosmic black, organic red? Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I'm just getting word we're getting more of the black one in stock. We do have more of the black one in stock.
They don't even sell the other panels. They only sell red and black.
And then we'll have one of the viewers call in and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I just hooked this thing up and it boots up the game in a second."
How did you get it that fast?
Yeah, how did you get it that quick? Oh man, I don't know. I got it within 2 minutes.
But anyway, the Mega SG is still in stock. People are paying like $400 for it on eBay for some reason.
Is this like sold out a lot, like the Atari shit?
Trainwreck just said, just bought a new TV, better repaste it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yikes.
I think your Atari was shipped, Anthony.
Mine just shipped today.
Mine shipped today too.
It was awaiting product availability, and I was like, oh, I'm not getting it. And then all of a sudden it switched to shipping in progress. So
I guess I'll be on the lookout.
Mega SG. What the fuck is this? Oh, Genesis? Genesis stuff. Yo, this is the best. I'm telling you guys.
You don't need to have the old one around anymore.
If you wanted to simplify Sega Genesis, this is it.
It's like the definitive Genesis.
It's got HDMI. You're good to go. You can buy the Retrobit wireless controller, which is over here. It's licensed by Sega. Has the same mold.
Comes in a nice case. That's
oh my god,
nice
that
controller.
case is awesome. I showed it off in my video too.
Yeah.
Because I was so like impressed too. That was actually like me like opening it for the first time because I saw Perry have it, but I was like,
and you peeled the
damn,
plastic off. Now it's gonna get all scratched up.
What do you kept your plastic on?
The case, all my cases have their plastic on it. I got hard drives with plastic on it. Everything's got plastic. My TV, my LG C1's got plastic all over it. I never peeled it off. Why? So people could touch it and shit? Then I gotta go buy a cloth and wipe it and then scratch the screen and...
Well, for the case, I didn't mind that much. I mean, I'm not gonna throw it around, but, you know.
Cats are gonna scratch it.
My Wii U's all scratched up just from moving and stuff. I noticed that.
Well, the PS3, forget about it. Like that old gloss, forget about it. Like
that's how the Wii U is. It's that glossy black.
It's just like you're gonna see everything. Like,
yep. I want the Super NT so badly, but it's never in stock. That is the second that comes in stock, I'm buying that. Like you don't even. The dust will fly when I buy it.
Then you gotta buy this.
Yes.
This one that was discontinued, and I got like I don't know 30 of these things because I knew they would go out of print, and they did.
Yeah, that's like a must-have.
A lot of
I
stuff's
really
been out of
hope.
print. The controllers, the retro tinks, like a lot of shit's just like unavailable.
Oh, the retro tinks on 5X. Of course, they're going to discontinue the 2.
Yeah.
There's one guy that makes it. He's not going to be like, oh, here's a 5, here's a 3, here's a 4. He's going to be like, I'm one guy. And he's just going to make one.
Help me.
He's just alone, and he goes, "I'm one guy." Like,
Yeah.
He screams, help me to his rabbit. The rabbit, he's named after the rabbit, Tink.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tink.
That's cool.
That's why he gives you a little bag of rabbit food pellets when you buy it.
Oh. The rats are gonna eat it when he's shipping it.
Mega SG so bad. Yeah, try to save your money and get one before they stop making those things. I have a
Yeah.
feeling they're going to make the analog Neptune where it's 32X all day long. That's going to be good.
I would get it. I would get the Pocket if it wasn't so far back ordered. I mean, they make great quality stuff. I'm very impressed with.
I put the
analog.
Pocket on. I ordered that months ago. And I'm where's the Steam Deck shit? I thought it was the first week of April. What happened?
They're still their Twitter is still has not updated since April 7th. But I heard
why
people are
is it
getting
this shit? I'm waiting for Polymega for 500 fucking years. No updates. The Amico thing.
2 hours ago.
Wario?
No, they said they updated the Steam
Yes.
OS.
Look, I was gonna say because Wario tweeted about this. I think.
Well, now you have Steam. Who else is gonna have an analog Pocket? Who else is gonna take my money right now and not give me shit for 2 years?
Yeah, they still haven't haven't tweeted anything about shipping more. So we're just in the dark waiting now. We're next though.
Would that 32X play basic Genesis? Like the SG? What do you mean?
Like if they made a Neptune.
Yeah, I would say if they make... Here's the thing. They totally could have put the fucking core in this thing. But they didn't on purpose because they want to sell it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I think if they make the Neptune, it's going to play Sega Genesis 32X. Comes with the adapter for the Master System. Because you can use the 32X on here, but you had to get an adapter, like a converter. And you got to play it, the 32X, basically in AV mode. So it's just... I think that's the way it works. I don't even know. But you can use the 32X on here with a special adapter. I think it's the DAC. The Mega... the analog DAC adapter or something. I don't know. It's just weird.
It's a very nice.
They could have totally done that though. They could
Yeah.
have made the port because when they made the analog NT, the Nintendo one, they put the adapter for the Japanese Famicom and all this other stuff. They could have put the adapter for the 32X on here. They just didn't want to do it.
They give you
They're
the
like,
Master System adapter.
we can't do it. It's FPGA. You can program that shit, right? Isn't that the whole point? Yeah. Money, 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 money. Slobs.
Yeah, we'll see if they ever make more Super NTs. I hope so.
They'll make more.
I've put every single color notify me, and I check every day.
I just got them before we hung out. A couple of months. What was it? December, January. I ordered another Mega SG for the shop. I know that, but this is right before we hung out again, because I knew we were gonna hang out, so I ordered them, and they're sealed in the closet. And those are for the shop though, but. That's
I'm sure they'll probably go back in stock at some point. And I'll buy one when that happens.
When they go up, like as soon as they go up, we're talking for a couple hours. They really don't sell out at first. But it's a lot of people thinking back and forth, yeah, I'll get it.
Not me. But the second I see it, I'm biting.
Well, that's why I got those, because I saw they were in stock, and I was like, boom, done.
Assuming it doesn't break, I'm never gonna buy another Genesis. There's no point. It's like, why would I do that?
No, and then they got this Mr. bullshit, and it's like, yeah, I'm not spending $500 on that right now. Because I know the minute I do that, there'll be a brand new Mr. board. And I was like, well, I just got fucked.
Yep.
But and people are going nuts over the Mister. Ooh, the Mister does this, it does that. And I'm like, my man, it's emulating the hardware. It's the same shit. Instead of emulating software, emulating hardware.
Yep.
It's a computer board. You could literally make that program for any computer. Oh no, but it's got no. You can do that with any computer. Unless I'm missing something. But I ain't spending $400 or $500 to fucking make it a little piece of shit like this that only like 3 controllers can work on it. And it can't even run N64 games.
Just emulate on your PC at that point.
Let's use RetroArch. But people are so like brainwashed into this idea. Oh, there's no lag. Who gives a shit? When I play MAME on the computer, I don't feel any lag.
So
Maybe
you
there
literally
is some,
get
I don't
you
know.
can literally just get an Xbox, S model and just fucking play like Dreamcast games on there. Like,
We don't get Xbox.
If you're just gonna be a casual player, you don't even need the like analog. That's just if you're like, it's like a
you're
niche
very
thing.
specific.
That's cool.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
specific.
I just figured for me, it's like, all right, this is the definitive Genesis and definitive Super Nintendo, so I'm just gonna get them, and that's it.
That's it, man. Hook it up to a nice TV and be done with it. I might upgrade the shop TVs.
Yeah. OLEDs.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a big expense. They're on clearance.
Yeah.
The OLEDs. So it's either now or never. I don't know. I would have to throw it out on a card or something because
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot all at once.
yeah, but once you rip the Band-Aid off, it's done.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the way I feel about
And
these
the TVs
analog
have been at the
things.
shop for about 5 years now. There's nothing wrong with them, but they're just not. They don't have all the bells and whistles anymore. Those TVs are like when 4K just hit. Whatever. I'm thinking about it.
Look at Trainwreck.
So I got a call today, and for the shop, and the guy was like, "Do you have?" Oh God, what did he say? The emulator 10,000. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What?
The emulator 10,000. It does PlayStation, Super Nintendo, and I was like, I really don't even know what that is.
The Retron? Is that what he meant?
No,
What?
The emulator?
the emulator 10,000.
I gotta look
He
this
said
up.
it plays all the games and all that, and I was like, I really don't know what that is. And he's like, oh, because I see it on Walmart, and I just need someone to give me more information on it, because I don't trust the Walmart page. And I'm just like, yeah, you could try eBay or Etsy.
Probably like an AliExpress like clone
But this
thing.
guy was kind of old.
Yeah.
He sounded like an older guy on the phone. So I know it wasn't people messing around. But it's just like, dude, we sell actual games. You know what I mean?
Guys are hilarious. Are you reading the
You
chat
know what I
here?
should fucking do next time? Be
Chat's
like,
on fire.
yeah, we have it in stock. It's $5,000.
Oh, Walmart has it for $45.
Yeah, but Walmart, you can't trust them. They don't mail this stuff out. It's coming from China. It won't be there till 2025 or whatever. You can have it today for $5,000.
My God.
I'll be right there. Well, we're closed. What? Hang up.
So I guess you can have it today.
The guy called late anyway. The emulator 10,000. It's like, my man,
What the hell?
why do you think we fucking sell that? When you go to Walmart.com, you're buying from any fucking reseller on that.
It's literally like you fucking eBay.
You can't walk into Walmart and be like, where's the emulator 10,000 with all the pirated games on it? It's an aisle fucking 10. Woo! Like, that doesn't work, my man. You're doing this online.
It's an aisle 10.
We had the Pac-Man thing that plays the game shitty. It's only $20. It's over there.
We got that arcade machine over there.
We have all the arcade one up your asses in the corner over there that nobody wants. They're about $900 fucking a piece now.
You want that Simpsons one? You better pay up $600.
$900 for a 5-inch screen? Dude, that Terminator arcade looks ridiculous. The screen
That's
is like this fucking
crazy.
big. The guns are like this small. You have to be like hunched over like this to fucking use it.
And his ball's expensive on top of it.
Yeah,
You
what the
literally have
fuck,
to be a
man?
hunchback to play that thing.
You had more room with the actual machine. Like, you might as well just spend the money on that if you were spending $500 at that point. How much is the actual
Dude,
machine?
it was on clearance. No, it was on sale for $549. The price is $799.
Is a machine under $1,000? You might as well just fucking get that at that
Might as well
point.
buy
Like,
the actual machine.
yeah. At least that you'll have the actual arcade like feel because it'll be loud. It'll be
Yeah, and
bigger.
you won't be fucking up in
The
people's
guns are
faces
the
like
guns
this.
are actually heavy. Like they probably feel flimsy as hell. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
They
you got
used to
your
weight them
armpit
in
and
the
your
arcade.
friend's face while you're trying to shoot. You're gonna have to fucking stand over here. The screen's this way. Get a mirror to fucking see the screen and fucking shoot the thing while you're like this. Like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The screens are this big. Yo, for $800 fucking my man, that better be a 32-inch screen. Not no fucking
Yeah.
13-inch screen. Come on. You could build your own arcade machine for less than that.
Yeah.
One day.
Yep.
Shit, I pretty much did it when I rewired that thing for the Pi. I had to add the amp in there. I had to add the buttons. I had to do all that crazy stuff. I put the Switch on there.
Mm.
Put the Xbox One, the digital one in there. Crazy. Can use
Let's
all
build-
that stuff.
Let's build a pinball machine.
No,
All
I
those
think
little pieces.
we'll just buy one. That's fine. Pinball machine. I'll be there for 5 years. And this shit still won't work right. Its only weakness is molten steel, liquid nitrogen.
You gotta go back to the top. Because Trainwreck said just make sure you repaste the CPUs and the TVs and then look what everyone wrote.
Use Arctic 5. Liquid metal. Mimic polyalloy. Yeah, that's the fucking Terminator.
Yeah. Liquid nitrogen.
nitrogen. Its only weakness is molten. That's funny. Yo, you got Terminator references in there. That's funny.
Yes,
funny.
cracking
Guys are
up the whole
good.
time.
You're a good community. You're all making each other laugh.
Yeah, you guys are on fire.
I almost bought a third-party knockoff Seagate memory expansion at Walmart, but pulled back. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's scary. You don't want to put your shit on a sketchy ass hard drive. It's the last thing you want.
What did Jamie on mention in the beginning of the show? By the way, he saved the show because we were getting no audio at first. And he was like, I don't hear you guys. I was like, oh. Thanks
Help
for
me.
telling us.
Oh, he told us about Xbox doing well. They're catching up to PlayStation
Well,
the past
I mean-
2 quarters.
Yeah, because you can actually buy Xboxes, unlike PlayStation.
Yep. Yeah, they're in stock.
So here's what I found out. I listen to all these podcasts or whatever. And the guys are saying when they manufacture a PlayStation 5, the way that they manufacture the chip, if the chip isn't overclocked a certain way, they have to discard the whole board.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
So Xbox doesn't have that issue. That's why you're able to get Xboxes like 1, 2, 3. Best Buy just had them the other day for in-store pickup.
And the Series S is always like $249
Series S was
now and
on
stuff.
today for $249,
Yep.
and then they had refurbished ones for $239. So, dude, Xbox is just fucking taking over. And they said, I think we talked about this last week, the first 18 months of the Series consoles outsold the first 18 months of the 360.
Right.
So Xbox is back. We're like back in 360 territory.
It took a little bit, but I'm back.
So the Series console is their fastest selling console. No longer is the 360. But Sony made its money back on PS5. It could have. I think we read that article a few months ago. But what are they really making on the machines? $10, $15,
Yeah.
$20?
The very small margins.
They're not making anything on the discless edition. Apparently they're eating it on that one. That's why they're not even going forward with that one really anymore.
I never see those ever. They never drop discless ones ever.
Because they lose money on that one. I guarantee you, like we said before the prices were launched, these things were $100 more than what they were supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Once they dropped the S price and they said it was $299, Sony shit their pants. Because why would they release the digital edition and then they're losing money? Now we're hearing they're losing money on the digital PS5. That doesn't make no fucking sense. They had to drop that shit down 100 to try to compete with the Series S.
Yep.
It ain't working out for them for that reason, and they're just sticking really with the disc system, which is good. It's good for the people that want the physical stuff. RWK88, once again, with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll be in Excrete, Mexico next week. Probably won't make the show. Hope you'll have some good topics. Maybe something will leak. I hope so. We heard the other day there was supposed to be some Xbox stuff, but so far nothing. But yeah, we'll definitely.
The only thing that came out is that dude
definitely
stepped
follow
down.
The news. What?
Right, that dude from Microsoft the guy who was in charge of the one dude stepped down. Someone stepped down from Microsoft. He was in charge of like I think it was Game Pass. He was in charge of one of
yeah, he was I think he helped create Game Pass.
And achievements.
Achievements. That was it. Yes.
He was the one that
I'll tell you right now.
He apparently like told developers like because developers were trying to just make it like just 8 achievements, and he was like, no, like let's try to make this like.
Well, they don't need them anymore because they got rid of well, they pretty much don't care about achievements anymore. So they're probably like, hey, you know what? You're the achievement guy. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, you're fired. We're not doing achievements anymore.
Well, he came up with that. I don't think he was still doing achievements. I think he was doing stuff with Game Pass.
It says he was a head Xbox designer for achievements in Game Pass. Leaves after 20 years. Chris Novak.
Yeah,
that's who it was.
Well,
so
hopefully
that happened at Microsoft recently. So
I didn't even know that, but hopefully he finds a better job, and hopefully.
I mean, he did good. I mean, the 25 years, that's pretty long.
Maybe he's going to Sony to help with their subscription. I'm not needed really here anymore.
Hey, we could get people to pay for achievements.
Oh my god.
You only get trophies in the premium tier. Dude, imagine if they did that.
God. Don't give them any ideas, please.
Man, talk about communism. PlayStation 5 is a communist box. Oh, you want to use that? Yeah, you gotta pay us all this money. They are going to do a slim version quickly. But yeah, RWK, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat again. If you can't listen next week, if you can't join us next week, you can always listen on the archive.
Yeah.
Hopefully something good will break, like you said, and we'll have more of a discussion. We might see some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay this week. I heard it was supposed to be this week, but yeah, you're right. Maybe next week we'll finally see it.
Yeah, stuff's trickling out.
So Ubisoft is up for sale.
Not yet, but it's looking like that.
Getting there.
No, it's up for sale. But
really? It's officially up for sale?
It's officially been up for sale for fucking 2 weeks. Where have you guys been?
Oh, I thought they were like.
But it looks like Microsoft or Sony aren't going to pick them up. Looks like a third-party group are going to pick them up.
Amazon.
Which is fine because the games suck anyway.
That would be as long as they don't go to like Tencent. I mean, if they do.
Even if they go to Tencent, good luck, because their games suck anyway.
Well,
I don't care where they go. Their games are copy and paste every year.
There's only one thing that I'm worried about with them.
Microsoft can't buy them, right? Yeah, exactly. And Sony, they don't got money to buy them.
I could care less about.
They say an Embracer Group or Tencent, which I don't know who Embracer is. I know they own a bunch of gaming things, but I don't know anything about them. Apple? No. Elon? No.
Yeah, I could care less about the Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and stuff, but you know what we're gonna lose?
Elon will buy Ubisoft, and he'll be like, good, I don't have to pay taxes now.
If we lose Ubisoft Forever will lose Rayman. That's the only
If
thing
I
I'm
gotta
sad
pay
about.
taxes, Elon, you gotta pay taxes.
Oh,
I don't,
Embracer
I
Group
don't
used
care
to
who you
be
send to outer space. Your car?
Embracer Group used to be THQ Nordic.
They probably are THQ Nordic.
Yeah, it says formerly Nordic Games Licensing and THQ Nordic. So I guess they like
Uh,
merged into Embracer Group.
I just want Microsoft to buy Sega or Square. Well, it ain't happening this year. So they voted for the Activision people. The board of directors voted for the sale to go through. So it looks
Oh,
like by next June, Microsoft will own Activision.
good.
I mean, the FTC is still going through it, but it looks like the board of directors voted on it. The FTC is going to see that and be like, all right, that's it. It'll be a done deal. Then they're going to have to make all those games backwards compatible. Fear one.
Spyro in 60 frames, please. And
Yes,
Crash.
Yeah. Ubisoft games have been sucking good luck with whoever gets exactly. I don't even see that as a loss.
No, not really.
Those games are all copy and paste, and I'm so tired of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, they
I'm
could
so fucking tired of Assassin's
they
Creed.
could let that go for now.
Watch Dogs is dead. Watch Dogs started out good, and well, yes and no, but then it just went parody. It became like Saints Row, where Saints Row was like serious at first with some humor, and then Saints Row just became a parody of itself.
The newer one was pretty good though after it got updated, Legion. I was surprised. I was like, okay, this is a good game.
Legion what?
The Watch Dogs Legion or whatever, that one was alright.
It became. You can't take the story seriously anymore. They're all
No, it
copy and
just
paste.
yeah.
The Far Cry shit's the same shit.
That was a
Ooh,
massive letdown to me.
ooh, I'm the father and you're the son, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, you've been doing this since Far Cry 3. Or
Yeah,
Far Cry 4, or
it
whatever the
got
fuck it
old.
is. It's the same, copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Same shit.
I was very disappointed with 6.
I told you. You didn't believe me.
Well, I liked every single other one, but this one was just so lame. It was like, ugh. They just,
What really,
um,
I enjoyed 6 up until the voice acting is atrocious. And the
yeah.
guy kept saying, and I know I say the F word a lot on here, but every split second the guy's saying the F word. And he's saying it in the voice, in a animated voice, and I'm like, this is annoying. Like Deathloop was annoying because the girl's like flirting with you on the intercom, and you find out that the fucking girl is his daughter.
And it comes through your
So this girl's
controller,
like flirting with her dad the whole game. Yeah, fuck Deathloop. Game sucks. You got Redfall coming out, and it's like, dude, if it's Arcane again, I pass. I don't like their games. Far Cry 6 was mediocre. Far Cry 6 was just okay. Yeah, remember,
Yeah.
dude? I was watching Trainwreck. It was a couple months ago. I pulled in the house at like 3 in the morning, and had the windows open. And I had him on the stereo in the car with Bluetooth. And dude, I pull my driveway, and you hear the guy go, "I'm gonna fucking kill you!" And then you hear a bunch of explosions, and I was like, dude, my neighbors probably just fucking woke up from all that.
That's so funny.
That was funny. So what else? What other news topics do you have now that we've obliterated PlayStation Premium and their trials and their demos and
Um, Uncharted's coming to PC,
June
Yeah,
20th?
in
June 20th.
June. There
It's
we
about
go.
time.
So that will be
And
cool.
again, what was the issue? I like how Sony thinks that, oh, if we release it on PC the same day as PlayStation, people are just going to buy it on PC. It's like, who the fuck cares? You're still going to get it.
You're still getting your money
You're still
from
going
it.
to buy it. Oh well, piracy. Well, that piracy didn't stop God of War and Days Gone, and Horizon Zero Dawn. Uncharted is like 500 years old. What's the big deal? I had to wait all these months. Now I still have to wait.
Yeah, another like 2 months.
Is 30 too much for Far Cry 6? Yes. Because I
Wait till it's like
I was flirting with that
$15.
price for a little bit, and I was like, no, it is not worth $15. The game
really.
is
I mean,
worth
it's something.
$9.99, my man.
I don't think like much worse
$9.99.
games are more than that.
$9.99.
Yeah, I mean, if you could wait that long, definitely wait then.
Yeah, a couple more months.
Probably, yeah,
I
probably by
guarantee
Black
you,
Friday.
summer sale will be under $30.
Or yeah, summer sale. That's a good point too.
Especially who buys it. That's going to drop the price even lower.
Yeah, probably like you said, it's by summer sale. That's a good point. I forgot about that.
I think it was Eddie Murphy. I had set up the Stream Deck. It was a clip from Coming to America where he says, "Fuck you too." Speaking of Eddie Murphy, I got my Beverly Hills Cop 4K today. The second one's up for pre-order in May. Beverly Hills Cop 2 4K. And there you go.
Then we gotta get 3.
No word on 3, but that is Eddie Murphy's worst film that he claims. I like 3. Apparently he didn't like it. Apparently a lot of people didn't like it. He wanted to make 4 and retcon 3. John Saxon's in 3.
Mm-hmm. Too bad he can't. He did the Coming to America sequel. He could do another Beverly Hills Cop, I guess, if he wanted to.
Yeah.
They've been trying to make Beverly Hills Cop 4 since 1998. They even made a TV show that didn't last that long. It was on CBS, I think. The guy who wrote The Shield wrote it. Apologize. I just have crazy allergies. Only game I ever paid $9.99 for is Cyberpunk, and that's not old as hell. No, that's a good deal, man. That's all it's worth.
Yeah, that's a steal for $10.
We could have grabbed it for $4.99 that night, and I didn't. I was like, maybe I get a couple for the shop. Gone. A couple hours later, done. All right, what other topics?
Oh yeah, Vince.
Oh hell yeah, Vince.
On May,
Stone Cold wants another match for next year.
With who?
He said, if they call me, I'm ready. And I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, use him while you got him.
He should fight Vince and wrap it up.
Vince will fall all over the place.
Dude, I thought they were going to ring the bell this year because they were in the ring together, and I was like, oh shit, they're going to do it. They're finally going to do Austin McMahon at WrestleMania. And then he goes to stun him, and he fucking falls on the floor. Did you even see what happened, Anthony?
No, I heard he flopped.
No. Okay, stop the show. Get this guy the clip.
It was really bad.
Dude, he went to stun him, and he, fell backwards.
I still haven't seen the full match. That's why I haven't seen it yet. I would have to download it, though.
Vince McMahon stunner.
It was really bad.
Is this
what even number WrestleMania was this?
38. Because the Iron Sheik had to walk to the ring.
I might have found it.
These are all clips of
Oh yeah, someone filmed this.
Yeah, these are. I didn't realize that you couldn't just go on. I was gonna say eBay on YouTube and look for the fucking clip. Oh wait, did somebody get it? They just zoomed in on it.
He looks like a Ninja Turtle, Vince. The guy. I found that zoomed in one. It's not that great, but I mean,
send him the fucking record. Hang on, I'll send him the recorded one.
This one's not too bad, I guess.
No, this one is ringside.
He looks like a Ninja Turtle. He's all big, and then he has
This one's perfect. Hang on.
He like dances.
Anthony,
like,
it's coming your way right now.
Oh, I found the real clip. Like the
Whatever.
actual.
I'll just send him this one. It's fine.
Okay.
Anthony, look at that.
Oh man.
He botched that shit bad.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's got to practice for next time, you know.
If there is a next time.
Right.
He tried to make it look like he was trying to get out of it, but
Oh man. Uh-oh. It's about to happen. He's got the beers. I like Vince in the tank top.
like a turtle.
I'm still roiding. You bastard.
His steroids can collect Social Security.
He's drinking the beer.
What are you watching this? On like Windows 95? How slow is this video?
It's a lot. It's literally a minute until he stunners him, so I'm just fast forwarding it.
You mean stuns him?
Stunners.
Oh no, he fell back. What the hell?
He fucked it all up.
What? That's bad. Oh my god, that's terrible. This is WrestleMania.
He fucked it up.
He like slipped out like a fucking like he had like butter all over him. Like
He probably did.
He probably almost fell and
He's
broke
like,
his
he's
hip.
like, whoa, get back here, bastard. Give me your head.
It's the Vaseline.
It's almost like Vince didn't mean to like go back all the way, and then he just kept like going till he bounced off
What
the
if
ropes.
he stunned him and he died?
Yeah,
RWK88, good night. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate the super chats.
thank you,
See you
man.
later.
And thanks for hanging out.
Have fun on your trip.
Came with a steelbook, so it was a steal.
It was a steel book.
Speaking of Trainwreck, Battlefield 20, I don't even know what the fuck this game is called. 2042, the year that I die, I guess.
What?
Clip that, because it'll probably happen.
No.
$10, Amazon return warehouse. And they gave me a little plastic bag that said, you gave this game another life.
Oh my god.
That's so great.
I didn't bite because it's only online, and I was like, I'm not gonna play
Well,
it.
it's $10. Who cares?
Yeah, that's true. Even if you play it like once.
Trainwreck bought it. He only has a Series S. He can't even put the thing in the freaking console. I was hoping it was going to be free to play by now, but whatever.
That's what I was thinking.
That should have been free to play like instantly. Like the minute that they saw the negativity and the, like nobody buying it,
Yeah.
they should have been like free to play. If you bought the game, we'll refund you. Just mail the disc back and we'll send you the fucking money back.
Yeah.
Or return it to retailers and they'll refund you. Because the retailers will do the returns for the company. No problem, buddy. Thank you so much, RWK88. Vince probably got backstage and saw the clip and he said, fire that son of a bitch. Then he remembered it was him.
Yeah.
Austin was probably pissed. Anyway, what's the next topic again?
All right. Everyone run to your consoles because on May 20th, all of the previous versions of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles and Sonic CD are being delisted in favor of Sonic Origins, which comes out June 23rd. If you want those versions, you gotta buy them.
That means I won't be able to download them anymore on my account. No, that's not what it means. If you already bought them, they're in your account.
They're always on sale on Xbox for like nothing. So
Yeah,
I would
this
say
is
just
an
grab
easy way
them.
to get $30 out of people.
Well, that's what they're planning. Because then they're like, oh, you're gonna buy those, and then you'll buy Origins later, and then so they get you twice. They guarantee that they get you.
Like, I'm still going to buy Origins because it has widescreen support.
Absolutely, me too.
Because Sonic Mania kind of ruined the old games for me. So
I have all these already, so for me it doesn't matter. But if
they
people want to
fired
buy them,
Christian Whitehead though, so you're not going to get Sonic Mania 2.
which is ridiculous.
Dude, that's the
But
guy you keep. That's not the guy you fire.
I mean, I'm glad we're at least getting Origins. I'm surprised they're even doing that. I'll take it.
How cool would it have been if Sonic 2 was in the theater and Sonic Mania 2 was the game right at the same time? You coincide.
That would be
That
amazing.
would have been perfect.
That was the best Sonic game they've made in like years, and they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yo, Origins, if they redid everything in widescreen, can you give us like a movie mode so like Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik is in it?
Oh, it'd be amazing.
You should make a game based on the movie.
Yeah, they should do that. Why not?
Like Street Fighter did.
They could do it.
They could. Yo, at the end of Sonic 1, you see the Jim Carrey Robotnik sprite, and I'm like, why can't we get that? I want to play that game.
Yeah.
I gotta go home and play the old game. I want to play the Jim Carrey Dr. Robotnik Sonic the Hedgehog game. Come on, do it.
I'm just glad at least we're getting Origins, because I'm surprised they even did that. I mean, the
They
movies
paid
are
the
making
money.
so much money.
They paid the money to Jackson, I guess, right? The Jackson estate.
I guess so.
Knuckles
Whatever they had
and
to
3.
do.
Yeah.
I mean, they're definitely trying to make money off the movie's success. Because kids are gonna go home and be like, "Oh, I want to play that." Like, I saw the movie, you know.
Tails.
Hells.
Tails. Also, speaking of Sonic, it will be streaming on Paramount Plus May 24th. So, for me and Perry who have not seen it, and Anthony, I don't know if you saw it or not.
So listen, when you
No.
come for Double or Nothing, we could watch Sonic 2 before Double or Nothing. With
Yeah,
Jim
we
Carrey's
could.
quote retirement. Who knows? He'll come out of retirement. He'll come out when they want to make Sonic 3. And they'll be like, "Oh, I'm retired." And they're like, "Well, how about this much money?" "Oh, okay." Who knows who they would pay for his likeness? Yeah, he wants the big bucks.
Let's see what else.
If he retired, then that means there's an ending to that film. That's got to be definitive, I guess. So I gotta watch it. I guarantee he ain't retiring. He'll do Sonic 3.
They gotta do
It's a kids
3.
movie.
It's gotta be the three movies, 3 games. Like, that's it.
Well, I gotta watch it, and I gotta see what happens at the end.
I haven't seen it either. So
Because maybe Tails will come out.
Tails. I hope Shadow shows up, and he's like,
So
"Oh,
the
I'm coming
Tails
for 3."
joke, I already said it on here, but I'll say it for new people. When I saw Sonic the Hedgehog with Ludwig, opening day, when Tails came out, it was like somebody won the fucking Super Bowl. Everyone was cheering, going crazy when Tails came out at the end. A week later, when I went with my wife, and we were with DJ, and I'm like, oh, here it goes. Everyone's going to start cheering and shit. Tails comes out. You don't hear anything in the theater. You just hear a little kid go, Tails. I was like, come on. This is stupid.
It's probably like a grown man. It was like Tails.
If that was a grown man that sounded like a child, I don't know what to say. And that was the last movie I saw because that's when the picnic happened, like a week after that.
Yeah, that was February.
It was like the first week of March that we saw the movie.
It's crazy. We hung out that week too. Remember? That first week of
Doom
March.
and Animal Crossing came out.
Yeah. Those were the days.
Where GameStop said you can pick up Doom early. You could pick up Doom like a day early because of this whole thing. Because they still wanted to make money. I got an email. And actually had a family member message me and go, hey, in case you didn't know. And I was like, all right, cool. I just went to Best Buy. I'll just go to GameStop. Went into GameStop. I was like, I got an email saying I can buy Doom early. They goes, okay, hang on. Let me see if we have any copies left. Oh, yeah, if you didn't pre-order, we can't sell it to you. I'm like, well, why the fuck did you email me telling me I could come buy the game?
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is why GameStop fucking sucks. Yo, you didn't give us your $5? Oh, then we don't have to sell you the game. Imagine if you went to Best Buy, Anthony, and your TV broke, and you need a new TV. You go in there, and the guy's like, Yeah, Anthony, we can't sell you the TV because you didn't buy the warranty last time for the old TV. You're gonna
But I
have
got
to
the
go
money right
somewhere
here.
else.
No, we can't.
No, we can't take the money. No. Even though you're gonna pay 3 times more because it's fucking $15K.
The guy really thought at GameStop, like, ooh, he'll learn his lesson
No,
and
that was a
pre-order next
woman,
time.
by the way.
Oh, whoever. Ooh, he'll learn his lesson and pre-order
That's
it
what they're
next
taught,
time.
though. When you
Yeah.
go to, like I said multiple times on the
Used to
show, if you don't want to spend money, go to GameStop because they won't fucking sell you anything you want.
They don't want. Yeah, they don't want to sell you anything.
They don't want to sell you the
pre-order a game,
controller.
they'll be
They don't
like,
want to sell you
"No,
the fucking games. They don't want to sell you shit.
I wanted this pre-order at the store, but I don't want you to buy this game. I don't want you to give me the full price, the full $65 or $75 for this game. No, you can go back. It's like, why? Like, I'm trying to spend money here. Why don't you want my business? Come on.
Fuck
They have to
GameStop.
punish you.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Hey, maybe we'll spawn something because we talked about GameStop last week, and then when that happened, the Atari thing dropped. So
Well,
maybe
you know
something
what?
will go online.
Maybe we'll get an email in 15 minutes that GameStop's going out of business for real.
Oh no.
We've called crazier things before.
Yeah, it's true.
Fucking piece of shit. I'd say,
That
okay,
Good
I'll
Burger's
just go
still
buy it at
working,
Walmart. They
still
don't care, Trainwreck. You could tell them, hey, I'm going to buy 15 copies at Best Buy across the street. They'll be like,
They'll be like,
okay, all right, go ahead, thank you. You didn't give us your $5, thank you.
Have a nice
Okay.
day. Goodbye.
Your $5. Stick your $5 up your ass. They hire all these idiots there anyway.
That's for sure.
Like your guy. They called you about the amiibo that you pre-ordered, and you're like, okay, I'm on my way. And then what? You went there, and the guy's like, you really shouldn't talk to me on the phone like that.
No, the guy called me and I was like, he was like, yeah, we have them in. And I was like, okay, should I come like right now or and the guy was like, yeah, you should just get here. And in my head, I'm like, but I pre-ordered them. Like, it doesn't matter. And then when I got there, he was like, oh, I don't have to sell you these things, you know? And I was like,
you
what did I
kinda
say
do
on
'cause
the
you pre-ordered
phone?
them.
But like, I didn't even say anything bad. I wasn't rude. I was just like, oh, okay, I'll be right over. I'm down the street. I literally was at the mall. I was like, oh, I'll just head over there.
I don't have to sell
No
you
big
these
deal.
items you pre-ordered. Figure that out, right? You
That was
wonder why
that
nobody
same-
pre-orders.
That was the guy who like
He
was
told you that the
definitely-
Xbox was done. Dude, this guy looks like he's going on a date with a fucking 15-year-old girl.
Yeah,
He's
he
like
was
he was like a 40-year-old man who thought that he was like fucking 17.
he dressed like the '90s with the spiked hair and he had like a pop collar all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
He looked like he was going to prom with his sister or something.
yeah,
He
I don't
talked
know what
like
happened.
this.
yeah, he's like a real doofus.
He looked like Zack Ryder with the hair.
But like, if he got hit by a frying pan a lot and was very like hideous, like something just happened
Smack
to him.
upside the head. just
Yo, I
like-
could show you this game, but I don't think I want my store to make revenue today.
I said, oh, you don't want to sell me the amiibos? Shove them up your butt,
yeah.
so I could scan you on my Wii U.
Scan those amiibo on your cheeks.
Yeah.
See what pops out of your ass. Fucking GameStop.
Amiibos were so rare back
This is
then,
why
so
you
I had
don't
to
hire
just take the
fucking
abuse.
stupid people.
Yep. I like how the only time we're buying stuff from them is when it's like super. Like we got the Atari because it was like uber clearanced out. Like we're totally just only using them for like the discounts.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all they're worth.
Yeah.
And I only try to shop at GameStop unless, like, you know, I'm getting like a collector's edition that's, you know, Resident Evil.
I got the
because
Paul
that
Heyman
seems to be the-
Funko Pop. It's only a GameStop. It's the ECW.
I got the Hunter Pop Tyrant, or not the Hunter. The Tyrant one was a Target. There's a glow in the dark Tyrant, and then the Hot Topic had Tyrant.
How do they keep
And then
track of all these things?
GameStop had the Hunter. This is years ago. Now the Pops go for like all this money, but when they put them out, they just put them out, and then it was it. They weren't like, oh yeah, you can always buy the It was just like, all right, we're gonna do the Resident Evil ones, and then that's it. Like the other Pops, where they just like. And I remember the guy. I went to GameStop in the mall because I hit up Hot Topic. I picked one thing up. They had it. Then I went over to GameStop. This is like 4 years ago, whenever they came out, and I think it was right around when RE7 came out. And the guy was like, "Oh, let me check. I think we just got them." And then he took them out of the box, and thankfully he had two hunters, and I took the one that like he actually showed me both, and it was like you can pick whatever one like you think looks the best, and one of them had like a messed up thing, so I picked up the other one, and then I got that one. So that was actually a pretty good experience getting something GameStop exclusive, but that was the only time I ever did that.
GameStop couldn't sell $1 for 25 cents. They couldn't even trade themselves in when they were up for sale that one time.
No.
Did your Muncher Pop ever come? I don't know if I ever asked you.
Yeah, and they only mailed me one.
Right. Oh, that's
and
right.
And then I
Okay.
messaged the guy. I'm like, yo, I ordered 2 of them. Your invoice that you sent me has 2. I'm like, oh, they mailed it to me, and the guy like put a dent in the box. Fucking dickhead.
Oh, god damn.
You always gotta do
So
something.
I took it out of the box that's in the other room, and the one that's in the box is in the closet. The one that's not messed up. I just want 2 Faith from Buffy Pops. So Ghostbusters is getting another movie.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
No surprise though. I mean, it did really well. Even with the picnic and everything, people are still, they still want to go out and see some of these movies, and it did really well. And I think, with these movies only being in theaters for the time that they want to put them in and stuff like that, I think it made the money. And if that's what it takes for the studios to say, oh, I guess we're gonna give Ghostbusters another shot. It's like, yeah, this is what happens when you actually make a Ghostbusters film that people want.
Yeah.
And you're not like wasting time. Like no shit, it's going to be a success, and people are going to go out and see
They did this to
it.
all the movies. They did it with Spider-Man. They rebooted
dragged
all
their
these things.
feet.
They
Like-
fucked all these movies up, and then they're realizing now that like, hey, maybe we should just stick with the original. And
Hey, do we wanna make
shockingly, it
money?
makes the money.
Yeah, it's like let's not lose money like they did on the fucking 2016 one. It's like, all right,
Paul Feig's gonna be at your house arguing, Anthony.
yeah,
Answer the call.
Answer the call. Don't you want the physical copy in your 4K collection? I will put on a digital code. It's like, come on.
Yo, I watched that movie after Afterlife. I boycotted that film, even though I owned it on 4K.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not watching that shit until Afterlife. Watched Afterlife. Then we watched the Women's Ghostbusters. Answer the Call. That fucking movie sucks. They make all these fucking jokes. These grown-ass women act like they're fucking 17 years old making stupid jokes. Or 14 or whatever the fuck.
It just
Like,
feels
little kiddie
forced. It
jokes.
doesn't feel like natural, and like the originals are like, they don't have like the same comedic timing as the other cast. So I think it's like a very like awkward kind of thing. And they didn't do any proper send-off.
Jamie, I'll
because they
take care,
made 'em-
buddy. Good night.
Take care,
Yeah.
man. They made them, cameos of their, like they weren't playing their original characters. It really just seemed like is very out of the blue and very confusing.
That movie would have
Um,
worked if the guys were training the women. You would have
Right.
had a funnier movie. It's old SNL with the new SNL. It would have worked. Depending on how the script was written. What
I
they
don't know,
did
man.
fucked up. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, I know. I was just gonna say, like, I'm almost happy it's not in the collection because I feel like it would confuse people that are like maybe going into the franchise. Like, imagine if they watched Answer the Call and they'd be like, "Well, where does this take place?" Because
Well, these fucking articles now are like, oh, we're getting Ghostbusters 5 now. It's like, it's Ghostbusters
No,
4.
four.
it's
That's four.
It's
4,
four,
buddy.
But see,
four.
you watch that movie, no, like after seeing Afterlife. Imagine me in 2016 with no hope and watching that and just being like, "This is how
We
it
didn't. We
dies.
thought it was over.
It's over."
Yeah,
I saw that movie and I was like, "This is
put it in the
this is
ground.
That
man.
movie was made out of spite. They literally, the leaked Sony emails, I think it was Amy Pascal or whatever, the minute Harold Ramis died, she emailed, I think, Paul Feig, like, all right, they can't make the movie now, let's do it, let's reboot it. It's like, dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
All that stuff came out after
All
the
that stuff
fact.
came out.
And he was just a bust in the movie. His cameo, he was like a statue.
Yeah, very
Which
lousy.
is fine. I mean, they acknowledged him at least, but you know what? The movie's just piss poor.
They didn't do the whole passing of the torch
And it's
appropriately. They
literally-
didn't do that.
I heard all this thing. Oh, they make men look really stupid in the movie. They're pushing their agenda. I'm like, whatever. I'm watching the movie. Yo, they make every guy look like a fucking crazy lunatic in the movie.
Right.
And I'm not one to like when
Be
people
like,
say that shit, I'm like, whatever, man. It's a fucking movie. Who cares?
yeah, sometimes people reach too hard. If it's blatantly obvious, it's beating you over the head. That's one
It's
thing.
blatantly obvious, and it wasn't. And I didn't get mad over that, but it's just
Sure.
like you're wasting time with this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just pointless. Why is this a factor in the film?
And it's just a bad movie on top of that.
The
So it's like you
guy-
can't win.
The guy that's like the villain. I don't even know. That guy is ugly as shit. He looks like a fat Justin Timberlake.
We looked him up that time. Oh, let me see who that is.
Or do you have a Scream Queen by Mark Patton? Do you have that?
Mark
Yes.
Patton?
The guy from Nightmare 2? That like thing he put out? I think it's like a
He gave it to
documentary.
me.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah.
Do you have it on Blu-ray?
No.
Because it's out on Blu-ray.
Well, whatever. It's a documentary. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. I just pasted it in the chat for you in case you wanted that, because it just came out. For some reason, it just came out the other day. It came out the 26th.
That was a good documentary.
I haven't seen it, so I might pick it up on.
Really?
We're just talking about.
It's too much money though.
How much?
Yeah,
is it?
it's just
$30. Yeah, that's too
I
much.
paid $8.99 for the original.
Well, it just came out, so like you said, that shit will probably go on sale. It literally came out April 26th. It came out 2 days ago.
Okay, just wait.
Yeah. I'm
Especially
gonna
on Amazon.
watch
I like
that
how the
one.
cover. It's like him screaming in the shower with the glove. Like it's not even a proper. Like,
Oh, did they change the cover? Probably because they want you to
Well,
run
there's
out and
no
buy it.
cover.
What about
there's
that
no
Good
cover.
Burger
It's like
Steelbook?
images. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
25th
pre-ordered it.
anniversary when they released it last year. Why didn't you just wait till this year?
I never
Now I
bought
gotta
that
buy it
movie.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put like just images of the movie in here. They don't actually have a cover.
Does
for
anywhere else
this Blu-ray.
carry it? Let me see. if
That's a
it's
good
cheaper.
documentary, and shockingly, you find some stuff out in that documentary that's not really that wasn't public at the time. Like
Oh, there-
stuff was revealed in that documentary. So, definitely worth a watch. I watched it with my wife, and he confronts the fucking writer. He
The
confronts
guy
the
who
director.
denied it.
He
That
confronts the
didn't know.
director who denied it, and then he confronts the writer, who fucking denied it right to his fucking face again. And he gets pissed.
Wow.
And then he reveals some other stuff that I'm not gonna ruin for
Damn.
you.
So he pretty much did a shoot interview, but like he wasn't leaving any stone
Oh
unturned.
no, they
he was
they
basically
filmed
like,
the two of them right in front of each other, and he's like, "Why did you write this movie like this?" Oh, it wasn't done on purpose. And the guy's like, "Come on, everyone knows why you wrote the movie like this." And the guy's like, oh. And the guy's like giving him the bullshit, and he gets fucking pissed. And he goes, "You know, you ruined my career, right?" Oh, well, it's the movie, man. It wasn't. The guy's
oh my
being stupid.
god.
I don't know if this is really the cover, but it's like pink with like a scratch out of it. Is this the one that you guys have?
Man, I gotta go open these tabs.
I'll send you a picture of it. Oh, FYE has the cover.
I
up
have the
here.
one with him dancing with his crotch hanging out.
Here, I'll send you the. I'll
It
send
literally
this one.
has the glove by his crotch. Why don't you just look it up on fucking Amazon? Click the DVD version.
There.
No, that's not the one I have.
Okay.
Just type in Scream Queens DVD,
Yeah, I found it.
and it's him dancing with the glove with his crotch.
Oh wait, no, this is a lot of porn came up, but I see the one that you're talking about. They sell some weird stuff on Amazon.
I told you not to call the police.
That's what
Right.
this is like.
That was so fucking random.
Yeah, why is the DVD only $13?
I only paid $8.99.
Oh, you can even they have it digital too.
You know, that
Whatever.
was we were supposed to watch that week, and then literally the picnic happened,
Yeah.
and it sat in the store for months before I realized I had left it there, because it came out like that week. I was
Right.
like, all right, when these guys come up in March, we're watching this, and then everything got put on hold.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. Eventually. I have it on my computer, so
Well, what's next on the docket here? We're gonna move this along
House of the Dead's tomorrow. We talked about PlayStation Plus. They've started a game preservation team, which is like bullcrap.
here. Okay,
Wait.
listen.
It's like, put the fucking things on there now.
This is I don't understand. What is going on with Sony? Like for real, what is going on over there?
They don't know what they're doing.
We
Like what they want to
we
do.
got to whip off Xbox and have our own preservation team. Motherfucker, put the games up for sale on your fucking store. What are you gonna do with them?
I think
how are you
this
gonna
is-
preserve these games? Are you gonna bury them in your ass? Or are you gonna have Jim Ryan fucking open his cheeks and put a fucking the ultimate fucking BDXL disc in his fucking ass with all the fucking games on it from PS1?
No one will ever find it.
Yeah.
My man, put the fucking games on the store.
I think this is just
I want to play Jumping Flash for real on my PlayStation 5. I'm not even kidding. Charge me $5. They won't. They'll charge me $19.99 or $9.99 because they always overprice shit. And let me play the games. Preserve your games that way. Put them on your fucking servers. You don't need a team for that. God.
I think it's going to be a bunch of people sitting in a room, and it's a PR thing to be like, we care, lol.
Fuck Sony and fuck their fucking consoles. Thing's a piece of shit. All right. At the end of the day, what's all these hoops? It's like they jump through hoops of fire, then they climb under the barbed wire. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously. Just put the games out. It's not that hard, my man.
It's already been so long since they've actually had the, obviously the PS3 store is just sitting there. Like, that was the only way to get these fucking games for so long. And it's like, dude, just put them out. Like, we've been wanting this shit forever. Like,
Quentin
come on.
Bauer, how you doing? I know you from Anthony's channel. What's up?
yes. Quentin recently did a bunch of new artwork for my merch, and he's also a
Sweet.
supporter and good guy. Thanks for
Awesome.
coming in, man.
Thanks for coming in. But yeah, they gotta get their stuff together. They got these subscriptions. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Oh, we're gonna get a backwards compatibility preservation team. It's not even backwards compatibility. It's just a preservation team. Yo, you
Like,
got
don't
it,
tell us.
You
Yeah.
got it with the PS3. You got it with the PS4. What's different about the 5?
They act like it's fucking like, yeah, it's literally like going to combat. It's like, dude, holy shit. Like, just fucking put the shit on. Like, let's do this.
You gotta jump through the hoops of fire, climb under the barbed wire.
You gotta
jump
go
into
on
the
a
Shark
tightrope with a bicycle with one wheel. Like, what the fuck?
And you still have to stream PS3.
Yeah, stream PS3. It's just like, dude,
Maybe
if we're
they'll
paying premium,
do
like,
that.
come on. Like, just the way they're rolling stuff out is just really weird. And then
Yeah,
it's
they're
like,
only rolling cocky out of their butt cheeks.
they'll change their mind in a week, and then they'll have to announce something else.
Is Vince McMahon running Sony PlayStation division?
Yeah, I know. It's like, I
Kind
just,
of.
I don't know. I just want to see it on there. Like, I just want to be able to like play Siphon Filter. I just want to be able to just click my middle button, go from Twisted Metal Black to Siphon Filter to Resident Evil 3 to Spider-Man PS5. It doesn't matter. Like, that's all I want to do. I just want to have it on one machine, because like we said before, this PS5 came out, we wanted it to be the ultimate machine. You just play it. Whether we knew at that point, okay, they weren't going to let you pop the disc in and play what you have.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't read CDs.
So, this rollout should have been already on PS4, because if they worked in these games on the PS4 at the store, they could have just converted it and brought it over
Dude, it's
to
like
whatever
Xbox
service.
One. There was no backwards compatibility in Xbox One when it launched. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. These
Yeah.
guys were like, oh shit, people want to play the old games? We got to get a preservation team together. It's like, my man, what changed from PlayStation 3?
And last gen, they said no one wants to play old games, and now they're doing
PlayStation
this
3,
shit.
you can go on there right now until they shut everything down soon. You can buy all the PS1 games, PS2 games, PS3 games. It's perfect for that. What changed? You should just move that right over. Slide it right over to the 4. Build the
Well, they dicked
library,
around
slide it
all
over
last
to the
gen.
5. Boom.
They just never worked on getting that
This
library
thing is
back.
literally called PlayStation. And you can't play any of the games that are
It's
stationed.
the 5th PlayStation, and there's no like it's such a lazy rollout. I feel like it's not even a rollout. It's like
No,
they're
because they
limping to
decided at the
finish line.
11th hour, after fucking a year and a half, well, you know what? Maybe we could make money by putting old games on there.
And the whole PS4 gen, they neglected the whole idea. Besides PlayStation Now playing PS3 games, there is okay, the PS2 to PS4 library, that was a joke. I know they had some essential games on there. They added trophy support. I get it, but that's not what we wanted. We wanted PS1 games, PS2 games. That like it was such like and it like you said, if they built up that whole ecosystem of games on the PS4 gen, they could have just brought it over. And they could have just brought it over to the PS5 and be like, all right, and now it's a service, and this is and like you wouldn't have had to sit there and be like, all right, now what are they going to have day one in June? They're not going to have the whole PlayStation 1 library on there. They're not going to have. If they do, I'll be impressed. If they have like the core games, more like I feel like they're going to be like, all right, here's like 20 games, and then here's like another 30. And then they're going to just like update it really slowly. But I feel like even that's kind of a bad move. But they're going to be like, well, you know, we're rebuilding it from the ground up and this and that. It's like, I just want, you know, because people were saying this in the chat earlier on my stream. They're like, oh, as because the leaks came out of like what games are going to be on. It's like, dude, I don't care what games are going to be on. I just want to be able to play the PS1 games. I just want to be able to press X and see the PS1 or the PlayStation 1 logo appear on my screen. And it cuts to black and it boots up and that's it, you know?
Dude, they had the fucking librry. They literally
so many
have
good
the library.
games.
Okay, but listen, they have the biggest library in gaming. They, out of the box, should have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 support.
That's it, yeah.
That would have killed Xbox right then and there. It doesn't matter how many fucking Series X's they sold. It doesn't matter about Game Pass at that point. You literally have a system called PlayStation. You're playing 1 through 5 on 5. You got one fucking machine. Get rid of the old ones. It's connected to HDMI, which is the current right now.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to have a million things hooked up.
That's what people fucking want. Even if you can't put the discs in and play, which is bullshit, they should allow you to play your old games. Even if they don't do that, though, let you buy it. Let you buy the games like on PS3. Or if you're going to have the service, put the games in the damn service. Or give you the option. You could do both. But they need to really figure this all out. The Alchemist says they have no exclusives right now besides God of War, which may or may not come this year. Dreadpool, they've rebranded to PlayStation, exactly. Quentin's laughing. Trainwreck Lay Station. It just lays there not being used. There's literally dust all over my PlayStation
The dust
5.
station.
I'm not kidding. I can send you guys a photo after. Honestly, we all knew it was rumored when they were revamping Plus that they were going to break our banks. Doesn't need to be that expensive. It's not the fact that it's expensive like that. It's just, why do you have 3 tiers? Just have regular and have the mega tier.
Once
And
we knew the
people are
tiers
like,
were rumored, I
Xbox
was like,
has-
that idea.
Xbox has all the different tiers. Yeah, because they have PC. Game Pass for
Yeah.
PC. If you don't have a console, you could just get it for PC.
Yeah, you just get it for PC. It's pretty simple. That's less confusing
All
than
these
like
people are saying Xbox Live is going to go away anyway. And that's just going to be Game Pass Ultimate. It's going to be the internet with all the games. And they're doing the family plan Xbox, like the Switch.
Yep.
Which is going to be crazy.
damn, they're doing that
They're
shit.
doing that.
That's nuts.
So if I could put what on Switch, you could put 7 people on there. They could share your online. They could get all the benefits, the downloads, all that crazy shit. But yeah, they're working on that right now. What's PlayStation gonna do? Are they gonna do a family plan in 10 years? Like, what's going on?
I don't know why they like
Paperweight
allegedly internally they're having such trouble emulating PS3. Why don't they just go get these guys who made the emulator and be like, "Hey, just do it over here." Like
They could do it.
I don't know why they won't do it. It's so stupid. The PS3 emulator
Let me tell you
works
something,
now.
motherfucker. Okay, they have a warehouse full of those cell chips. How hard is
They're
it to
so
solder
cheap.
them on the fucking board?
They
just
didn't
don't want
do it.
to.
No.
If they put that cell chip on the board, you're done.
But even so, now that they care, all of a sudden, it's like just hire somebody to do it. Like, what are you doing? Don't. Why are you gonna try to stream
They
it?
don't want to spend the money doing it. They just want to
Yeah.
make their money off the new stuff. But now it
Yeah.
backfired, and now they're like, oh. We had the PlayStation Classic for $100. Nobody fucking bought it until it was $20.
It was piss poor.
And they didn't want to
50
put they
hertz
didn't
and
want to
stuff.
put games on it because they literally said in the meeting that got leaked out. We know it's just going to get hacked anyway.
Right.
But then you had people stupid. They should get Tony Hawk. They're not getting Tony Hawk.
No.
Activision didn't even have the rights to Tony Hawk when that thing came out.
Yeah, that's dumb.
They put the wrong versions on it. Like,
Well,
why-
they did
and
that so they didn't have
charged
to
$100
repackage it.
It's
That's why you had to
ridiculous.
buy your own power adapter. Because overseas, that's what they were doing at the time.
Yep.
So
They had the balls to charge 100.
yeah, literally they just
Oh my
shipped-
god, they sat in the Best Buy warehouse for months until they dropped to like $15 a piece.
weren't they giving them away with like PlayStation 4s at one point?
Yeah,
If you bought a PS4, they gave you that. It's
they
like
stacked
guys,
them in the Sony section. It was like they stacked it.
You took
know,
the video. I remember that.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
I got one at Target for like a couple of bucks.
Why? Just put it on the machine.
What?
Just put it on the machine. Why'd you have to sell me
Oh.
another piece of plastic? Just fucking put it on the machine.
They're scumbags. They got to make their money greedily.
Greedily.
Greedily. Greedo.
Well, there's
yeah.
another shirt.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean, I like I said, I want to try it out in June and just kind of see what the Rock's cooking and take it from there.
If Toomba's on it, I'll be happy. I'll pay.
Yeah. I want to know if they're gonna have trophy support for
Should
all
I
the
spank my
PlayStation
ass with the
1 games.
This thing fell off the thing anyway. Great stand, guys. The fucking slides off the stand every time.
Oh yeah.
Slides right off.
Good luck moving it because it's gonna fall right off the stand. Uh oh.
So this thing, you could just pick it up and hit somebody with it.
Like a little frying pan.
Oh! 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 That's all this thing is good for. It's a piece of shit. Dude, literally, you put the thing on the stand and the system slides right off. All the fucking time this thing is sliding off. And I don't even touch that thing.
No.
Oh! 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 Can we get different colors of these, like I said earlier?
Yeah.
They should. Why not?
Yeah, it's good for spanking someone's ass. Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
And if you want to kill somebody, ah!
No,
So-
just use the inside of the panels where it's all sharp.
Yeah, the spikes. It's that guy wanted to kill. So the guy who put it together wanted to kill someone.
It's like a horror movie.
I remember that the guy who designed the console just looked pissed off.
Well, yeah, because he took it apart and he's got to put it back together. That's why that guy looked pissed off in that video. Changed my PS5 color scheme to look like the PS1. Built a new controller. A gray stand and it looks nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah, let you choose the stand.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, but you know what? They make better stands on Amazon. Where it's literally two pieces and it goes on each side of it and it just holds it up.
Nice.
That's where there's no sliding and none of that. This is stupid, okay?
You know, that's one of the first things they're redesigning when they redesign the machine again. They're gonna.
When there's a slim, you're not gonna get this thing.
no.
You only got this because it's the fucking boat. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous.
It's so stupid, man.
Okay?
It's so dumb, and it's mandatory.
bigger than my fucking hand.
It's not. It's not like before where you like, you know what I mean? Like the stands, like it was a choice. This is like, no, you have to put this fucking.
Yeah,
thing
it
on.
was so mandatory they had to give it to you instead of ripping you off and selling it to you. Which I'm shocked they didn't do. But this thing sucks because I have it like this, and the console always fucking slides off. And I don't even touch that thing.
Yeah, I don't stand mine up, so I've never attempted at standing it up, but
Mine's in the closet. I have ran all this stuff to the closet, but I have a buddy who has it set up on his desk because he streams, and he has it vertical, and man, it is freaking tall.
yeah.
Like, it is ridiculous. It looks so weird on his
I
desk.
had it
It's
on
like,
my
how do you even
desk for
have
so
that?
many months because of Tormented Souls, and like that thing was just taking up so much space. I was because I know, and I was like, I'm not bringing it back to the entertainment stand until I'm beating this game. So
Yeah, you know, this is ridiculous. This is pathetic. Can you imagine if Xbox came with this? You know how many fucking people would shit on them? They have no games, they gotta stand now. It's like, fuck you.
also, so I put up a poll, by the way, for members and Patreon supporters to vote on like the next game that I play for that. You know, is it Resident Evil? Because I beat Tormented Souls, and I put up Silent Hill, which I've played before, but it would just be me playing it again on the channel. Dead Space, Deep Fear, and Alan Wake. So those are the options. And I see Quentin already voted, so thanks, man. He says it'd be fun. I really want to see Silent Hill, but I've never heard or seen Deep Fear, and after googling it, it looks fun. Yeah, Deep Fear is a RE-inspired Saturn game, and it's so cheesy, but it's good.
Hang on, I want to make sure I spelled it. I'm making a poll right now. Now that you brought that up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you better say uh-oh, because it's not PG.
It's not what?
It's not PG.
Oh, whatever.
Uh-oh.
Hits her ass. That's the poll. Oh, you taping a novel over there? It's a lot for a poll.
Dude, I don't care. People are gonna get fucking mad. I don't give a shit.
Did you put it in here, or did you put it up on the...
It's going in the chat. They were sending that Xbox looking like brick. Nothing new.
Hey, I didn't vote for that.
Yeah, Deep Fear looks cool. Oh
Eagerly
no.
anticipated.
That's what she said. Eagerly anticipated. Oh god, remember that? Man, people are voting. I see that slider going.
That's so funny.
Who the hell voted no?
2 people.
Well, that's kind of embarrassing.
Oh wait, no, we've had five votes, so it's 20% of 5. Like one person. I don't know. Oh, 6 votes. People have spoken.
The cat.
Whose cat? That's another poll we're gonna put up before we leave.
The cat.
The cat.
I have one more news article for you, though.
What?
The Quarry has 186 endings.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's one of those like, you know, it's one of those like everything you do affects this, this, and that. So there's probably like so many outcomes.
And they said everyone can survive if you want. So
Yeah, if you play
There
the
you go.
game for like 75 hours.
yeah, I just thought that was funny. Like, that's a lot.
God damn it. This is funny. Yeah, so I found fucking a rare demo thing, so that's gonna be cool. If I get that, if I win it.
A demo.
Yeah, it's let's just say it's a rare one. I don't want to say what it is, but it's well, you know, just because I don't want anyone to find it and compete with me. Go head to toe with my bid war of PS1 demo obsession. But let's just say this is a demo that was only handed out at E3 1998. And I've only ever seen a picture of the cover. And let's just say, like, You know how you can put like save searches on eBay, and
Yeah.
so like if something is put up with that, it notifies you.
Right.
Well, I had this thing on here for probably 3 or 4 years or 5 years, like this specific thing, and it finally came up, and I was like, no fucking way. And one of the other ones that I've had on here is the Slim Jim PS1 demo, which I've never actually uh, picked up, but it does exist. It's just like a white demo disc.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are things that like most people don't really give a shit about, and this demo is just like a best of thing. It's nothing crazy.
That's
This,
really cool though if you've been looking for it.
yeah, I've been looking for it big time, and I don't even know if a ROM
Let's
exists
drop
of
the
this.
link so we can all bid on it. Oh no, Dreadpool, you can just download it. Just drop that link in the chat. Nobody cares.
No, people outbid him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no.
I was looking at Wonder
No
Swans
way, it's
today.
186 devs always say stuff like that.
Oh, hey, Bubba. It's Mugen.
Where's that link?
I'm not pasting the link.
Why not?
Because people do it just to mess with him.
Yeah, just
Let
to
him
mess
get
with
it, and then
Just because this is something that like I've been looking at for a while.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
he's trying to get a
dumb
demo.
It's a particular demo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Gex demo.
Oh,
No, that I just told you about. I didn't even tell anybody else about that.
Oh, okay. I'm confused because I was making a poll. See the
Yeah,
poll?
X Junior was leaked.
Should Anthony killing East.
demo.
What the hell? Stop meowing. Meowing. Jesus.
You know what popped up in my feed? The video that Anthony was talking about last week, the Xbox mommy, it popped up for me. I was like, oh my gosh. It has so many views. It's like thousands
Yeah,
of views.
because people thought I was going to shit on
You
it.
won the troll.
And
yeah.
I educated people that didn't want to hear it.
Oh, we're 50-50.
Oh,
Somebody's
man.
gonna
Who's
vote.
the tiebreaker? Oh, no.
Oh.
Anthony voted. That's why it says no.
Well, I'm team no, so
Don't get the cat. The cat.
that's funny. Survive 2023.
Well, there you go. What other news do you have?
Nothing. That was it. We pretty much covered everything
Are
in
you sure?
great detail.
You want to check before we
Yes,
go?
I'm definitely gonna check again real quick just to make sure, and I'll check Wario as always, and I'll check the Super Analog, and I'll check I don't know. I'll check everything. I'll check Coneheads on Blu-ray. Oh wait. Okay. Don't forget House of the Dead and Bugsnax tomorrow.
Fuck Bugsnax.
Let's see.
Well, I guess you got CM Punk versus Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Title, May 29th. And we're going to watch it. We're going to get together and watch it. Maybe we'll do an after show while we're at the shop.
Maybe quickly, because I have to wake up the next day.
Yeah, I'll break my phone out.
Yeah, I'm
Let's do
definitely
that.
down for that. Let me check Wario. There's definitely no other big news.
Oh,
128 gig micro SD card, $12.44 on Amazon.
for what?
Honey?
128 gig micro SD card, SanDisk.
Why are you talking about 128 gigs?
That's what he posted. I was just saying it.
Ah, fuck that. It's 400 gigs or nothing.
Yeah, I don't know
He
why.
just posted it.
Yeah, I'm just reading it. Oh, Best Buy deal of the day. That's why, probably.
Bethesda's retiring its games launcher on PC will migrate to Steam. Good.
Yeah.
I think there's a way you can convert it. I think there's a tutorial for that. I have Destiny 2. I think it was on the Blizzard Bethesda launcher. Isn't that where it debuted?
It's on the Blizzard thing.
So that would convert over to Steam. So I would have to do that probably.
Let me see. The only other thing here. Let me check deal of the day. That's the only thing left.
Deal of the day.
He was posting hard drives, Wario. Oh yeah, it's some Western Digital hard drives, a crappy TV, a microwave, a rear view mirror, a scooter. It's all junk.
Hang on a second. Let me check something. We get another
Unless
poll.
if you need really big hard drives, I guess. I don't know if this is a good deal, but they have them. Like
Yeah.
12 terabyte, 18 terabyte. And the pots and pans are for sale.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't care. I'm having fun with this. Where's that poll? I want to see that poll.
Absolutely. Oh, wait, this is a tough one. Because, okay, there's a really big problem with this poll. There's a big loophole. It says, does he go cocky in his pants? And will it be added? But if he's naked, then how does that happen? Or does he go cocky so hard that his clothes fly off and he's naked? See, that's what I'm waiting for.
If I don't die.
Yeah, I mean, tough one.
Yeah, he goes so hard that his clothes just blow off and he's naked.
I don't know, man. Freaking allergies, man. I'm telling you.
Holy.
There's
Whoa.
some new Disney game coming to Game Pass day one.
Yeah, what's it called? The
I
Little
don't
Jim
know.
Ryan Mermaid?
It's coming to Game Pass, not Sony. Classic multiplayer Wolfenstein game launches on Steam 19 years after release. What game is that?
Is that the Wolfenstein 2009?
Enemy Territory, it says.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'll be right back, and then we'll wrap
Okay.
up.
mm,
Damn, there's a lot of fucking kiosk demo discs on here that are high in price. Never even looked into them that much. I have like one kiosk demo, like what for it was like the ones that they would put in like the machines at like GameStop or whatever.
that's really cool, though.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like there's ones for GameCube on here that are like $200. Like they're pretty
That's
expensive.
insane.
Just for demos. Like it's just like shit that you know, you'd see a million times, but you're like, fuck.
But it's got to be super limited because how many of them
Yeah.
got thrown out? How
Oh
many of them,
yeah. Just
you know?
disappeared. Like, yeah. Never to be seen again. That's how I
That is
feel about the
interesting.
one thing that I'm looking at, like that I'm winning. I'm like, gotta try.
I hope you get it. That'd be great.
Yeah.
And even if you lose, you could tell us what it was after.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll send it in the chat though, just so you
Okay.
could see what it is.
Sucker, I'm gonna outbid you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Like now I have.
Yeah, I was randomly looking at Wonder Swans today. That console that like came out at some point in the past. I don't even know what year it came out. It was made by I don't even remember. It's somebody. Oh, Bandai made it. That's who
Oh
it was.
wow.
It was like a weird console, and they're like kind of cheap on eBay. But I was like, I don't really need it. I think it only came out in Japan anyway. So like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna be able to read it. It's like a crappy Game Boy. Well, it's actually like a crappy Neo Geo Pocket. Kind of resembles
Mm.
more. But I don't know. I don't like to buy stuff on eBay that much anymore.
Yeah, it's just like weird shit like this. Like,
Well, that's
I'll
something you
sometimes-
have to get there. Like,
Yeah.
there's no choice.
I'll go down the rabbit hole.
Oh, I see here.
Gonna
Oh,
make
nice.
another poll.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm telling you, that's been on like my thing for a minute.
I hope you get it.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's my computer.
What's that? That sound?
Yeah, you know what, man? Fuck this computer. It might be time to put this computer out to pasture. Fucking piece of shit, Threadripper. Yeah, that's the fucking computer. Why is it making that noise?
Yeah, I didn't hear it until just now when you said something.
Yeah, you know what? It might be time to switch over to my i9, where shit like this doesn't happen.
You
Oh.
see the fan.
Yeah, I don't know why a fan is going off in there. It doesn't even have a fan. It has a fucking cooler.
I
I
don't know.
don't know.
$5,000, ladies and gentlemen.
You get
No,
weird noise.
it's not a bad fan. It just randomly does this shit. Hey, Beavis, cut it out. Dude,
Hey,
I'll
Beavis.
sell this computer right now for like, it ain't even worth $1,500. It depreciated value like the first. It's like a car. The minute you take it off the lot, it's done.
Yeah.
That's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Alienware should be ashamed.
Yeah, that's a shame, man.
Whatever. I use it for the cores and that's it. I have to switch over to my other computer. Can't do it. And I bought the fucking Elgato MK2 whatever for the other computer. And I don't know where the fuck I put it.
What?
It was in the living room for like a year and I put it somewhere and I don't know where it is now.
Oh no.
Damn.
That's pathetic. I can't believe it's making that noise. Give me this. You know what? Maybe that's Jim Ryan going cocky in his pants.
Getting caught in the fan.
No,
Spewing
that's just him shitting it out.
Ugh.
It's the noise it makes.
It's nasty.
Someone's selling a Wii U kiosk demo installer for $150. It's like crazy shit like
People
that.
are crazy.
Xbox demo kiosk 3.4. This is kind of cool. Promo disc only. Game does have scratches, but it's been tested in an Xbox and works. That's what they all say.
That wasn't the original poll, but I'll make another poll before we go. I can't believe this thing's making noise like this.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's kind of
Dude, this computer just randomly revs up and shit. I don't have stuff running in the background either. Well, there are your options. And then I'll do a funny poll and we'll get out of here. You can't find nothing else? What about
Okay.
House of the Dead? I'll mute this so you don't have to listen to it.
No, it's not too loud. House of the Dead, I don't know if it's up yet, I can check.
Is it on Xbox?
Microsoft Store. That crappy movie always comes up when you search it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, it's up.
Okay.
Sweet.
I can't believe Jeff bought it on Switch. I was like, dude, you should have just waited.
I'm surprised it was only a 3-week exclusive, though.
You probably wanted to stream it.
Well, he's going to have to go through me.
He's gonna have to go through the Xbox store for that one,
Well,
buddy.
luckily he's been streaming games I don't play, so that's good. I'm
Are you
buying it
gonna-
right now. I got my
Okay.
balance, $178.
I'll watch you play it, and then if it runs good, I'll buy it immediately.
I'll probably stream it after this.
Just in case.
I'll
For some
probably-
reason, it's bad.
I'll probably reboot this computer after I beat the shit out of it.
I was either going to use my $10 on the quarry or this.
It
but
doesn't matter because you're still going to spend the money one way or another.
That's true.
You're gonna spend it.
Get it for $12. I wish I paid $12 for it. I paid $22 just now out of my balance. Which my balance still has to buy Evil Dead in the Quarry.
Yeah, Evil Dead I think is 40, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the deluxe edition though. How much I gotta pay? $59.99. What does it come with?
That's a
It
digital deluxe.
comes with the season pass and 2 ashes.
The physical comes without the season pass, and it's 2 ashes, and it's still 40. Because there's a physical deluxe, but it doesn't come with like. They always do that, where it's like physical deluxe versus the digital.
Yeah.
bullshit.
I wonder if this is worth it. I guess it is because the season pass is gonna cost probably $25 anyway.
Yeah.
So probably just buy it like that. They gotta make sure they get their $60 anime.
Yes. The House of the Dead.
Overkill.
Over. Spill.
Overblood.
Oh, Barry Burn.
We're summoning Abbo.
I'm buying it right now.
Suckers. The game's gonna be 30 frames. I'm just... Nah, I'm sure it's gonna be fine on Xbox. Is it enhanced? Or is it just regular?
Uh,
I think it's just regular.
yeah, doesn't look like it is enhanced.
I can't believe that. It's a 3-week exclusive to Switch.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And it
It's
only has
only
local co-op.
3.4 gigs.
There's the poll.
Okay, I'm waiting. Did you
Holy shit.
purchase? It's bad. It's like I
Like
gotta go with that one.
I can't vote, so I guess I'm not American, so I can't vote. I can't vote.
I don't know if it. Oh yeah, it registered. Okay.
Oh man, we're just having fun. Who cares?
Yeah.
And if he's watching this, I apologize, but your company sucks right now. Fix your stuff, man. Fix your subscription service. And enough with the preservation shit. Just put your games on the store. That's all we
He's just
want.
laying in bed with tears streaming down his face.
I thought you were going to say he was
making fun of
laying
me.
pipe.
He's listening to us. Why?
I don't know. Somebody who's watching called him. I don't know. This guy's playing with cats. Like, what is this?
It's good.
What is this? A petting zoo
It's
podcast?
good. It's what you have
Yes.
to do when they don't fucking stop meowing.
We should review cat fur on this show.
You
Yeah.
forgot to talk about the Ninja Turtles game.
Did what?
Everyone's playing it, and there's still no release date. It just says summer
Oh,
2022.
right. Last week we talked about the voice actors, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I watched
Hopefully it'll
gameplay
just
of it.
shadow drop one day. They'll just be like, oh, it's out.
I don't know.
We
Hopefully
need
it
that to
comes
happen
soon.
with GoldenEye already.
Yeah, what's up with GoldenEye? That was supposed to be
Haven't heard
announced.
anything.
Maybe that's for summer. Watch, all this stuff drops the day after we hang out
Oh, of course.
on the 13th. Crazy. You know, I'm gonna give you guys like 5 more seconds to vote. Get your votes in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Polls are so funny.
I don't know. I'm really mad about this computer. This fucking computer's done.
That is annoying.
I feel
Spend
like
a lot of
gutting
money
this
on it.
computer out, smashing it. Dude, you spent $5,000 for this?
You expect quality.
No, you expect cocky. I mean, I don't have anything else on, right? It's the computer. It's coming out of there. All right. We got to do a tiebreaker. We need one more vote.
Uh-oh.
Then we can get out of here.
I already voted, so I can't vote again.
What games are on PlayStation? What games are going to launch? You said you saw the list, Anthony?
No, I didn't see the list. People were saying that there was some stuff that leaked, but I don't know. I didn't look into it.
They renewed the siphon filter thing.
Yeah,
That was like...
They always do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we know they better be coming, all 3 games, so.
But no one knows what else. I mean, probably the same crap that's up on the PS3 store. It's probably just going to be all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. So Richard wants a podcast of what? Okay, I'm in the poll. So Jim Ryan shit himself and he smelled like a dead body.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the poll.
Perfect.
Oh, you know what? Let me pull up our sponsors and then we'll head on out.
Yep.
Logan.
Why do these fucking sites act like I've never been here before?
With that color cat, you can't wear anything because it has white fur
Oh my
and gray
God, you
fur.
can't. And he's a medium hair, so it's like
Yep.
never owned a medium hair before.
Okay. So I want to thank our sponsors of the Game Complainers podcast on Patreon, JB Zombie 89, Abo, Hockey Fan, and Captain Catch. Thank you for
Thank you,
being
guys.
sponsors of the Game Complainers podcast.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
guys.
Also
Appreciate
want to
that.
thank our super chatters for tonight. We had RWK88, we had Richard, and I think that's it. We also have our first and only member of the channel, Trainwreck. Thank you so much for being a member.
Thank
He's
you.
got Anthony's little emoticon or whatever the hell you want to call it. I want to thank
Good old
Dreadpool
badge.
for being in the chat, The Alchemist, RWK88,
Oh, yeah.
Quentin Bauer. Who else am I missing here? Jamie on, he saved the show. Shout out to him, big time.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Trainwreck was in here. Let's see. Richard was in here. Camo was in here. And I think that was it. I'm going back up to make sure I don't miss anybody. Check out and subscribe to Dreadpool's channel. Check out his Teespring store. He's got a lot of cool merch there. Check out Jesus and the crew at Rock Solid Wrestle Talk Podcast on M3 TV on YouTube. That's the YouTube channel name, M3 TV. You want to hear about the latest in pro wrestling and all that crazy stuff. Check out Anthony's channel, Let's Talk Resident Evil. Am I missing somebody? I feel like I'm missing one more. One more plug.
Check out Trainwreck on Twitch.
Trainwreck on Twitch. Vengeful Brick on Twitch. Check that out. So right after this show, maybe in about 5, 10, 15 minutes, I'll be back playing House of the Dead on Xbox. And I want to reboot my computer and see what's going on with this noise, but that's pretty much it. So I want to thank you all for watching tonight. Everyone stay safe out there. Have fun. And catch you guys later.
Take care,
Bye.
guys.
Peace.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
All right, everybody. Take care and have a good one.